That Tupac painting in there is a trip.
That's funny.
It's giving me inspiration, and it's giving me like, damn, bro, like stop looking over my shoulder, bro. Why you judging me, Pac?
I like the expression.
Hey, you know what's crazy about Pac, bro? Like when I always think about it, he died when he was 25 years old, dog.
Isn't that insane?
He's a fucking kid, bro. And his legacy, he's still, if you don't consider him one of the GOATs, you're just kind of tripping, dog, at that point, bro. He's like the Michael Jordan of hip hop, right? So the fact that he's 25, how long has Pac been gone for?
Bro, a long
How many
time.
years?
What is it, 95? No,
97.
97, that's right.
Bro.
Yeah, he's still the GOAT. Bro.
He's almost been gone for 30 fucking years, dog.
Dude, you can put Eminem as the GOAT too, but he's for sure the GOAT.
You know what I think? You know what I think? You know what I think
like
it is about
25
Pac?
years old and also the realest, one of the realest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He always had a good message, bro. He always had a message in his music.
He would say,
he
out
was
of
deep.
all the artists that I listen to, it doesn't matter what genre of music, Pac would say something and just goosebumps, dog, because you could relate to the struggle. You know what I mean? He had something for everybody that could relate to what he was saying. Yeah, all these years, and we're still talking about him like it was yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And 25,
Almost like he is like such a legend that lives forever. You know what I mean? His music's gonna live forever. And his message and who he was. It's really sad that he got murdered because
imagine what he would have done.
He had a lot of power, man.
He had a lot of power, bro.
Man,
like
I think he would have ended up with an Academy Award by now, like guaranteed, because he was
he would have first took over music because he was trying to get his own. He was trying to
Yeah.
get away from Suge.
He was.
and start his own music, and he was the talent,
Well, look at when he got out of jail. Like, think about it. And I was young. Like, so when he was on death row. Let's see. I was born in '85, so I was like about 11ish, something like that. I was still young, but like that was a whole shit. That was a whole thing. Like, Pac's out. He's on death row with Dre and Snoop. Like, holy shit, this is about to be crazy. And it was. Yeah. That All Eyes on Me double disc.
The best one.
Bro.
I had that, bro.
Oh, my God. What did he say?
I had that as a tape.
Each disc was just so good as the other
Fire.
disc. It was just the best.
Probably the best double disc in hip-hop history, I would say.
That and the Biggie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, the GOAT, dog, it's crazy, bro. It's such a void. It was such a void, dog, that when they got taken out and they passed away, hip-hop just kind of, like, didn't know where to go. Who to look to, like, and the music changed so much, dog. Like, it went from like a rugged street type of vibe to more flashy, money, dancing, kind of like more animated type of shit.
Oh yeah,
like it was man,
less real life, but
more money oriented.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy, dog.
1000%.
Crazy. Well, hey, I didn't think we were gonna start on fucking Pac, but we're gonna get you out.
Well, if he's staring right there,
What's up, Pac? We're gonna get this We're gonna get this pod started right now. This is how we're gonna do it, right? Jay's here, Leonard's here.
What up?
Your host Johnny James is here, but I gotta stop real quick, because we are joined with a fucking legend, a legend. Diego Sanchez is here with us too on the fucking 6th episode of Respect the Connect. Make some motherfucking noise.
Damn.
Let's go. My brother. Hey, I just got it.
My new intro guy right there.
Boom. Bring me out. Let's run it.
He's gonna walk me out for my fight.
Let's go. We doing it. Give me the mic. The motherfucking legend.
Bruce Buffer. Sorry, brother.
Yeah, we getting it. Johnny James, we taking over. We doing this. My brother, I just gotta thank you for pulling up on us and being here for the podcast, my brother. Like,
hey, man. It for me, like, I get so many offers to do these podcasts all the time. And I'm working. I got this fight that I took on short notice. Requires a lot of training, a lot of work, a lot of prep. You're there, and I'm 40 years old, so I got to go to cryotherapy. I got to go here, got to go to the chiropractor.
Yep.
It's like it gets a little more complicated. It gets a little more routine. But man, to come here and do your podcast, it's about supporting local, man. I seen you on Instagram making some funny jokes, like haha, like burke, like the real burke jokes. I was like, all right, this guy's being creative, and he's building his own platform. I was like, that's the type of people that I want to represent and support, man. And
I
because
appreciate that.
because it's a long ass story that I've been doing this fighting for. It's a long ass story. One of the longest in UFC. Now I'm out of UFC. The story continues. But my competition is still at the top of the world, elite level. So, I got to go out there and do what I do. But to come here and speak to my people of Burque that I love, like with the corazon, I know they weren't going to be able to hear all those other podcasts. You know what I mean? I had to do a podcast for my people first, man. Come on.
Damn.
Hey,
Come on. The land of 505. The
Make
Burque.
some noise about that.
The land of entrapment. Land of enchantment, I mean.
Yep. Hey,
Like
that-
on the real.
that's-
I love my city. I love my people. Like it's the real sangre. I was telling you before we got started. I've been my blood's been here since 1610.
Same,
I
bro.
can confirm that
Yep.
genealogy shit.
Me too. I did my ancestry. I kind of tripped out a little bit on my ancestry, bro. Like it was mainly what I thought is, I want to say like probably like 70%, 65% Spaniard, the rest indigenous, Americas, Mexican down here in New Mexico, strictly from here. So I wasn't really surprised. I was surprised how long my bloodline goes back here. Like, I mean, we've sprouted from the fucking ground out here, brother. You know what I mean? So we've been out here for a long time. It goes back, brother.
Yeah,
And
no, dude. I got scorched in the beginning of my career because everybody's like, Diego Sanchez. What's your Mexican? No, listen. What's your Mexican heritage? I'm like, my Mexican heritage. I'm from New Mexico, man. Like, I'm sorry I don't speak Spanish, but I'm from New Mexico, and before that it was Nuevo España, and before that it was a territory, and like it was Mexico too. So that's my heritage. That's my Mexican heritage. One time, the land where I'm from was actually Mexico, so I am a real true Mexican in a way. You know what I mean? Like
that's
I put
pretty
my
much
hand.
what I say too.
Like it's the real truth, and it's very hard for us New Mexicans because the culture is different from the Spanish conquistador that came here.
It is,
and they were like, we like this little valley, we're gonna kick it here.
Yep.
They stayed here, and a lot of them were hooking up with some native girls. So we got a lot of us got the native blood too.
And now here we are.
And so we are a New Mexican.
Exactly.
It's a mix between the Spanish and the native. And that's, and we're still Mexican too, because we were here in Mexico. You know what I mean?
It's like a fucking, it's everything mixed in together, brother. Like, and we take some from them, they take some from us, but it's different. Like,
But you know what's sad though about Albuquerque? And I'll tell you, this is a real thing. So I'm addressing it to my city right now.
listen, Albuquerque.
Like, what's up with like Mexicans and New Mexicans like not being homies? Like, what's up with like the Spanish guys that are like all proud to be Spanish, and they know that they're conquistador bloodline, and they're like, no, we're from Spain. And then you got the Mexicans that are like no, you're Mexican, you know what I mean? And everybody's beefing like whether you're Mexican or you're Spanish. Nah, man, like end that beef today, man.
Because we're all the same.
That shit is stupid and it's dumb. It makes no sense. Like, we're still minority, you know what I mean? So we're the same. Like, let it go. Right?
I couldn't agree with you more, bro. It's a trip because it's like, damn, we all got the same bloodlines. We all come from the same places, but there's like a division, brother. I'd never really realized it until like later on in life. One of my homies, because I was never taught as a kid to speak Spanish, brother, because my nana, I remember, I'll never forget, like, they would get mad at us when we would try speaking it. And I'm like, why? Why the fuck you guys getting mad at us trying to learn our Spanish? And it was because when my nana and my grandma and my grandpa, when they went to school, they didn't speak any English, right? And the teachers would they'd get punished. They would fucking hit the kids that didn't speak Spanish.
They get like whacked on the
Fuck no, they'd take them to the back. They'd hit them, bro. They'd get punished, whether it's on the knuckles, wherever the fuck it was, for speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
So when it came to my dad and my aunties and uncles,
that's why they didn't want.
That's why
they didn't want us to. They thought that we were gonna get discriminated in school if we spoke with an accent.
Exactly. So it didn't get passed down to us, and I know I take a little bit of blame because I should have said, you know what, fuck it, I need to learn it, but time had passed already. I got so good at saying all the cuss words, you know what I mean, that I was like, fuck, I could just run it. But I didn't realize until later on when one of my homies, Theos, or it was somebody in his family, and I'd never heard it before, but he called me a No Sabo kid. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I mean, I know what that means. It's because they call us No Sabo kids because we don't speak our native language. We don't speak Spanish, right? Well, I mean, we speak it, but it's a broken version of it. It's not the same. Like, our accent's different and everything. So,
and
Diego's
if you're
right.
dyslexic like me, then it's all twisted because it's already backwards and then it's double backwards.
That's
and-
crazy.
But guess what, guys? I know the secret. It's not Rosetta Stone.
What is it?
It is the real tequila from Mexico City. If you get the real tequila from Mexico City, you will start speaking Mexican, not Spanish.
Mexican.
It don't work for Spanish, but
No.
it works for Mexican. You'll start speaking Mexican like that.
That'll
Trust
have
me.
you doing some.
Been there, done that. Fought in Mexico City. Fought in Monterrey. Fought in Juarez.
Hey.
I love me Mexico, man. I love Mexico so much, man, and that's why like it hurts me when all my people from Albuquerque are like fighting with the Mexicans.
Yeah.
You know, like because my dad he works in construction and landscaping and he'd always be working with the Mexicans and they'd be like, why don't you just represent the Mexicans? You know, you're Mexican. My dad's like, no, I'm not Mexican. You know, like it's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's like fucked up and it's sad, bro. And then they'll be like not accepting my father as like the fucking veterano OG that he is.
Yeah,
just
dog.
because he's like being real to his ancestry. He's like, no, I'm not Mexican.
I was born
come-
here.
I come from Spain.
Yeah.
I'm from the descendants of the conquistadors. I'm a Spaniard.
Yeah, it's the same, bro. I relate to that like crazy, dog, because my descendants, you know what I'm saying, the maestra side of stuff, bro, same shit. We've been here.
And I
forever.
told my dad, I'm like, Dad, just accept it, man. Just love your Mexican side. That's what I do. I'm Mexican.
Me too.
I'm Mexican. I'm New Mexican. I'm Albuquerquean. I'm a Burque.
Yup.
G. But you know, just embrace it, pops. Like you know, this place was one time Mexico, and he's like, okay, well, but he didn't really want to accept it.
He didn't.
He's like, Spanish.
It's a generation thing, dog. Like they were raised a certain way, bro. It's different.
Dude, our father's generation is just so maestro strong.
Oh,
like
dog.
they won't even let you see their weakness.
Fuck
They're like, no, it's that.
Only
Some
time
di-
I
it's-
ever
it's some
seen
different shit, you
Only
know what
time
I
I
mean?
ever seen my pops cry was when my grandpa passed away. That was it. That was my whole life. I never seen my dad shed
How
a
tough
tear.
are these people?
It's fuck crazy,
Dude,
dog.
like they'll have real injuries and you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even know.
No.
Like
Yeah.
they eat the hottest chili in the world and you know that be hurting when they're shitting, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like
Fucking compound fracture.
I'm like, uncle, yeah, right. I got that little chip, the chip challenge.
Oh,
and
that little-
I get it from my uncle. He's sweating. It's good.
It's good. Give me another one, Hito.
It's good. I like it. What is it? What is that? Oh, that's all the 19 peppers of the world.
Hey, I've seen so many people throw up with that shit, and I thought, hey, if we're down here fucking Nuevo weed shit, we eat that fucking hot chili all the time. But that's something else, dog. That's a whole nother level.
And
of
that was
shit.
payback for my uncle because you know he had that jalapeno, the jalapeno one over there, and the habanero all cut up nice little pieces. And they're like, oh, you guys think you're tough? You're 18, you're 17 years old. You guys think you're tough? Him and my dad are sitting at the table by themselves. They got jalapeno. They're doing fucking jalapeno and habanero challenge with each other. Just not even drinking. You know, they'll get in trouble if they were. You know what I mean?
That's funny, dog.
So they're just sitting there jalapenoing it the fuck out, all endorphined out on some hot ass shit.
Hey, that's-
and they I got my friend, another state champion wrestler with me. We're walking through, and his name's Dwight Rivera. He's a Burqueño too, and he might have moved up to Rio Rancho, you know, for the jobs and shit.
Sell out.
Hey, for the jobs and shit.
But my dad's all, come on, you guys think you're tough? Take a little piece. My dad had his filero out, just he probably had the sharpener right there too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? At the table, sharpening his knife as he's cutting his jalapeno.
Spitting on the sharpener.
Yeah,
and shit.
doing it. And my friend's all cocky little guy, state champion year before, so he's like a champion. And he's like, give me that. That ain't nothing. eats the whole habanero.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh man, and I was and then after he did that, it was like he leveled me up. I was like, Dad, give me a piece. I gotta have a piece. Dude. And my dad gives me a piece. Oh, dude, we're driving, bro. I got my head out the window. Oh! Dwight's dying, like he's acting like he's gonna need to go to the hospital because his stomach's so messed up. Because we're wrestlers. You know how much wrestlers eat? Like nada, like zero. We don't eat too much when you're wrestling and you're wrestling in season. You know, you're cutting weight. And speak of that, the season just ended. Yesterday was the state championship.
Really?
I haven't heard any of the results or anything, but shout out to all the wrestlers out there, holding it down.
That's, you know what? Now you pushed me to a question I wanted to ask you. Is that how you got into fighting in the first place? What was the like, I know wrestling, mixed martial arts, you know, you got boxing. What was the one thing that really got you into fighting first?
It was the first thing was I watched the movie Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What?
Oh.
What?
I was like,
yes.
Mom, I was like, Mom,
Frank Dukes?
Yeah,
Frank Dukes?
I was like, Mom,
This is it.
I want to do kickboxing.
That's it right there. That's it.
Mom, I want to do kickboxing every day for a year.
Damn.
Finally, after a year, she's like, Diego, we got a big surprise for you. Come on, we're gonna show you. We're gonna tell you the surprise. It's a huge surprise. I'm like, what could it be? What could it be? And then they get me in the front room, and they're like, Diego, we're putting you in karate. And I was like, Mom, I need to do kickboxing. And my mom looked at me like this. She said, you boy, you better not. You're doing karate and you better love it.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, karate, Mom, I want to do karate. I start throwing kicks. I was like, Mom, I want to do karate. And so that's where I started, was in karate.
So we got Jean-Claude Van Damme to thank.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme to think. He's the OG up there. Shout out to Jean-Claude Van Damme. But so I started doing karate. And I'm like a little purple belt or something. And I'm out in the trailer park because I grew up in the trailer park of our area of Albuquerque, the mobile homes. Remember when it was the Del Rey mobile home park?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. And so I lived down in that mobile home park. I went out to the mobile home park, and, you know, those were the homies out there, you know, everybody, you know, living it a little rough and tough, you know. And we were at the trailer park, and they're like, Diego, you're doing karate, huh? And I was like, yeah, I'm doing some kickboxing.
Did they test you right away on it?
Right
Did they test you?
Right away. They sent the guy. He's 1 year older, 1 year younger than me, and he's like, Diego. He's like, you do karate? He's I'll fight you right now. And I'm like, Adrian, I don't want to fight you. You're 1 year younger than me. You're smaller than me, man. I'm like, I don't want to fight you. He's like, I'll kick your ass. And he's like, Diego, don't be a pussy. Yeah, I'll kick your ass.
Oh, that's it. That's the word, dog.
He's like, you think you know the karate? He's like, I'll teach you karate right now. I was like, all right. I was like, we're gonna do it, guys. Like, he wants to do it. We're gonna do it. All right, sparring session. Let's go. I started doing my little Jean-Claude Van Damme. Look, just like on the movie. I was like, all right, he's about to get fucking helicopter kicked. Even though I couldn't do that kick yet. I'm like, I'm a helicopter kick this motherfucker. I start fucking him up. Pop, 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 tuning him up. Oh no. Older brother and older homeboy OGs were all right there. Like they were, and those are the guys I looked up to. Those are like the guys I was like, I want to be in with the cool guys.
And you were fucking up their little brother.
Yeah. I'm fucking up the older little brother, the younger little brother. But after like I put a good 3-piece and a soda on him, the brothers all jumped in, man, and they were stomping my head. They were punching me, kicking me. I mean, they were beating the fuck out of me. It was 4 against 1.
Fuck, dog.
And I got saved by this little Vietnamese lady. Ran up and she's like, no, 4-1, no, wrong, that's wrong, go. She fucking saved me like a little Mrs. Miyagi. I call her my Mrs. Miyagi. I never got to know her or anything, but she saved me. And I walked my ass home to that trailer park by myself. No friends. Well, I was pissed. And then I thought about it, and I said, wow, shit. if I ever have to fight just one guy, it's not gonna be that
it's
hard.
not. Yeah.
Like it's
They
like
don't
how
scare you now,
how could they
right?
ever really like kick
Right.
my ass? Like and like I came to that realization. I went home, you know, put some ice on my face and healed up, and that's when I really like became fearless because I got my ass kicked so hard by all those 4 guys.
Let them try you now though, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
oh no. Guaranteed they're out there and they're
That's
they're
crazy.
like they remember, they know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
That's a trip, dog. Like, it always seems like it's a moment like that though. Like it's like, and it seems like obviously down here in Burritos, is like New Mexico in general. If someone's doing something to try and like better themselves sometimes, and if it's with fighting, boxing, kickboxing, karate, whatever it is, there's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna be like, oh shit, brother, I could kick your ass, bro. Oh, you're kicking and your karate and all your training, I could kick your ass. I fight on the street all the time. It reminds me of, bro, I'll never forget this. I can't remember dude's name, and I feel bad because I always forget his name. But he was a fighter down here, and his chick worked at Billy's Long Bar, right? And she was bad, bro. She was probably like the baddest chick there, dog. And dude was probably, I'd say maybe like 5'5", not really a big dude, like not a big dude just in general, right?
He was a Jackson
And
guy or what?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. I know my older brother was sponsoring him. This was like back in like 2008, maybe.
Okay.
And so we were all kicking it at Billy's, and my older brother's glass company was going to sponsor him for one of his fights or whatever. And his chick was working there, and this group of like fucking biker dudes, they're sitting there drunk as fuck, wilding the fuck out, right? Yeah. And the biggest dude there at the table smacks her ass, right? Ooh. So she walks up to dude. I can't remember his name, and I feel like a fucking shithead for not remembering. But she walks up to dude, right? And she's like, "Hey, you know,
my God,
homie
dude.
over here,
If
he just
someone
kind of hit
smacked my
my
chick's
he,
ass,
he
bro.
smacked my ass." And like,
I don't know
like,
what the fuck I would do,
brother. This dude, respectful, cool as a motherfucker. Like there was like no violence in like that, which was a little scarier because he was calm as a motherfucker. He stood up. He's like, "Hey, listen, brother. Like I know you guys are having a good time or whatever, but that's my girl, dog. And like you were disrespectful, and I just, you know, you think you could apologize." Super calm, cool, and collected. Didn't get in his face, nada, right? And the biker stood up, way bigger than this fucking dude. I'm talking by fucking like a 7-foot fucking biker, 300 pounds, big old motherfucker. And he's all, "What the fuck are you gonna do about it, you little bitch?"
Damn.
That it was like a breath. It wasn't even. It was so fast that if you blinked, you would have missed it.
Oh yeah.
This fucker, blah. He dropped this motherfucker to the floor, bro. That biker had no idea it was coming, didn't see it coming, and his homies seen how fast he dropped him, and none of them said shit, bro.
He had it coming.
It was game over. Like, you know when you not, I know you do, when someone gets knocked out so fucking cold that they're just snoring, loud as fuck, I was like, this dude's fucking dead. And dude was cool, calm, never disrespectful. The biker dude that was disrespectful to his chick was the one that was wilding the fuck out. And homie was just like, hey, like all I asked for was an apology.
That's that burke fucking.
I was just about to
no,
say.
ain't no
yes.
one,
Yep.
dude, and it doesn't matter if you're UFC or not. I'll knock you out.
Yep.
Like
not-
that. If you really want to talk about it, it really is the Wild Wild West out here.
It's not-
Man, man,
For sure.
dude. One time, Damasio Page saved my ass. I was in a street fight and I was wearing some dumbass shoes that were all slick. I was down. Dude, I went to man, this was like 4 days after I fought Carl Parisian in the UFC.
For real?
I flew back to Albuquerque. I'm down there on Central, and some shit's going down. Like fucking, I gotta get ready, you know. And it's like a rumble down there on.
It's
Central.
always central too.
Yeah,
I knew you weren't
nothing
saying
good.
like Louisiana or you weren't on Louisiana.
No,
Man,
we
you
were on the Route 66, bro.
Nothing good happens on
And I had
Central.
my slick shoes on. I thought I was the UFC OG undefeated fucking champion, and I had my little shoes. They had horse hair on them and everything. I slipped, and man, dude's kicking me, and like I'm guarding up, you know what I mean? I was just like kind of laughing, man. Had too many shots of Patron that night, you know. I was celebrating my victory. Damasio Page comes running. Bro, this guy was like a ninja. This guy came full speed, running, flying knee, saved me. Dude, I had got up. I was all up there. I fucking thought I saw a ninja or something.
That's fucking crazy.
Got
bro.
out of there, bro, dude. In Burke, you can't never underestimate nobody.
Fuck no.
Because you might get your ass kicked, but more importantly, you don't want to get shot. You want to get stabbed. And there's people out here that would just don't give a shit, and You know what I mean? And that's sad that they don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
It goes from 1 to 100 out here so quick.
You
dog.
ain't lying. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I noticed that when I moved out here, man. It's like people are really, really like friendly and nice, but there's a fucking line.
Oh yeah.
And once you cross that line, that's it. It's like they never knew you.
Man,
Yep.
I don't know how many people I've seen get jumped or even almost pretty much get shot downtown, bro. Like nothing good happens on Central. I'm sorry.
Especially
I
at like
mean,
1:30 when
shit.
everybody's been fucking taking shots at
Yeah.
Patrizi.
Yeah, no, not too much except maybe down at Tingley, maybe some birds get fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, some fishing.
That's about the best thing.
Look, yeah.
That's it.
Down at the
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just a different vibe, dog. And I think it comes from us we don't have a lot of industries down here. We don't have a lot of opportunities. We don't have a lot of heroes. And I bring that up because you're fucking one of them, brother. Like coming from my perspective, right? Like I never really like watched UFC when it first started, right? Like I heard about it and like it's like, oh damn, these fuckers are just beating the fucking shit out of each other. Like it's like boxing but crazy as shit and they're bloody as fucking
Elbows,
like,
knees.
just wild, right? So I heard about it. I was like in high school and I was like, yeah, that sounds dope. And I caught a couple of fights, right? But it wasn't until I'm spacing homie's name, Guida.
Guida. Yeah.
Clay Guida.
Bro, that was the fight of the year.
That was
in
the fight that
2009.
for me. That's when I was like, oh shit.
That fight even got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
That's
yeah.
fucking.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's what I mean, brother. So you're one of our heroes down here. We don't have a lot of them, dog. So
Okay, so let me tell you a little story on that. Okay, because this is an excellent 505 Budke story.
oh
okay?
man, I can't wait to hear
So-
it. I need some Jack for it.
Yeah, let me
So
hear
I
that. Let me hear that.
so I was out in San Diego doing all my training and everything, you know what I mean. But I'm still Budke. I'm still 505. I gotta come see Mama, you know what I mean. And I had to come home, and I came home, and that weekend, man, I remember I rented an Escalade, and I was like, yeah. I was
Ballin'.
like, I'm in 505. Like
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And so the Lil Wayne concert was going on.
Oh yeah, when he
Okay?
came with T-Pain, huh?
Yeah. When he came with T-Pain. Oh my God, this was I believe
2008.
2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2008. And I came home and I was getting that Albuquerque feel. I was out in Burke. It was concert time. It was great. Went into the VIP tent over there, and I run into this guy. His name's Kevin Salas, and he's a real TOG, and we're having drinks, and he's telling me, Diego, he's like, when you go out there for your fight, you just need to remember who you are. You went to San Diego. You get all fucking soft and shit.
Oh shit.
He's like, you're just gonna remember who you are. You're from Burke. You're from the 505. Like, you stand, when you get in there for your next fight, you go in there, you remember, and you fuck this guy up. You get in that mentality of the Diego Sanchez. The New Mexican doesn't matter. If you're a New Mexican, you don't matter if you're a UFC fighter, you can still get beat by the New Mexican. Like that mentality.
Yep.
He's like, you fucking go out there. You remember you're a fucking Burke. He's like, you're 505. Like straight up. Like, it's gonna be a street fight. Like, you need to get in that mentality. Like, you're fucking getting ready for a street fight. And you know what? I listened, and I was like, I didn't get upset and be like, oh, this guy's trying to tell me how to fucking do my shit.
It hit
know
you
what I mean?
right here.
You know what I mean? No, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just take that into hand, and when it came down to it, Clay Guida, he was getting interviewed, and he's like Diego's a robotic striker, and just talking shit about me, and like, I just broke up with my ring girlfriend, fiance.
Oh no.
Yeah, my ring girl.
Oh, damn.
My ring girl fiance that works for the UFC, Alison Omar. I just broke up with her, and I was just so mad, man. You know, she cheated on me with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Damn,
And
fucking Leo,
So
dog.
fucking Leo,
Fucking
man.
Leo,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Damn.
Hey, he got Bezos' girl too.
Fucking Titanic,
And,
bro.
you know,
Fuck.
think so.
you
I
know,
think so.
you know a champion, bro. You don't care, bro. You're just like, oh, but it still hurts. You're just like, oh, fuck you, fucking bitch. You know what I mean? And so I took all that anger and aggression out, and I did what Kevin Salas told me to do. He said, you get crazy, you get burka. And I went out there, dude, and look at the beginning of the fight.
Dog,
with
it's
Clay
straight.
Guida. Well, no, just even the entrance. I run up in there,
run.
and I get up in his face right away, and I start talking to him. You know what I mean? Like, nah, this is a street fight, homie. Like, fuck you. You know, like you're up at my set. I said, this is my cage. The palms, those are the Maloofs. They're from Burke. This is my sponsor. This is my house right now, dude. Like, this is my cage.
I didn't
like,
even realize that. So hold up, not to stop you, but
brothers, yep.
So were you a reason why that was at the Palms then?
Oh,
Because-
1000% the
oh,
full
that's
reason.
fucking crazy.
Yep.
No, I made the connection with UFC and the Maloofs.
Because the Maloofs, for those of you guys that don't know out there, the Maloofs, they're from fucking New Mexico and they own the Palms out
They're
there.
from Albuquerque.
Yeah, they're from Burke, you know what I'm saying? So they own the Palms out there. That's fucking crazy, dog. That's a trip.
That's
That's a
dope.
trip.
Well, the truth be told, Johnny Tapia, he was sponsored by the Maloofs, and you know, I heard about this, and the Maloofs, you know, they told me when I heard about this from Johnny's people, they're like, Maloofs always had the checks. They sent the checks, even after he was fighting. They were still sending the checks out, like, to support him and have his back.
That's
you know what I
dope,
mean?
dog.
And so when I heard that, I knew the Maloofs were cool, and if I could get a chance to meet him, that I was gonna make a connection with them. And sure enough, after I beat Nick Diaz, man, they sent somebody. They sent someone to find me. I was at the bar at one of the clubs. I was like, man, $600 for a VIP. I was like, fuck that. I'm from Puerto
Nah,
I'm
cool.
gonna just get a beer right here, walk around the club, try to find me a Heine. And this guy comes up to me, JJ, and JJ's a legend himself. And JJ's like Diego, he's like, gives me his card. He's like, I work for the Maloofs.
Man.
He's like, we really are proud of what you're doing. You know, we would like to, you know, maybe work with you, help you out. You know, let's get you a VIP table right now.
Bam.
Boom, bam, dude. I was like, yeah.
Damn. Oh, yeah, that's fucking.
I was like, I made it.
Look, Mama, I made it. Yeah, that's crazy, dog. I never put. That's a trip. I never.
I
put
worked.
those two
So I
and two
worked with
together.
them and was sponsored by the Sacramento Kings, which they owned themselves too. And that was the avenue they wanted to put on my shorts. So I always had the Sacramento Kings on my butt.
Yep.
Yeah, and a great relationship with them. And if I go to Vegas, I still try to go back to the Palms.
Hey, gotta get that VIP. Gotta get that VIP table.
Dude, one time, two of my homies were shadow sparring in the room, and one of them threw an overhand, and the bracelet came off his wrist, and
Shattered the window.
17th floor.
No way.
Dude, I swear I was shitting a brick. I was like, I'm gonna lose my sponsorship.
That thing, I don't want to fuck with me no more.
I'm like, this is the best like hookup I've ever had. I was like, man, dude, bad luck.
That sucks, dog.
And dude, I go down and I talk to the general manager, and I'm like, man, I got bad news. There's an accident. Accident. I was like, yeah, the window's broken.
Swear it was an accident.
And so he's like, dude, he's like, fuck. He's like, that's what we got insurance for.
So, y'all need better engineers up in this
For
motherfucker.
the insurance.
That's crazy.
Damn.
So that's a trip, bro.
Gotta pull a crane in Las Vegas Boulevard. You know how expensive that shit is.
Man,
17th
right?
floor.
17th floor. And those windows ain't no
Replacing the
joke,
window?
dog.
Yeah.
That must have been one hell of a fucking bracelet, dog, because those windows
I
ain't no
know,
joke.
dog. Damn.
No, dude, it was it was one of those like beads. Yeah, it was beads. Those,
Oh, yeah.
those little stretchy beads that you see
No
people
And
wearing.
that shattered the
Yeah.
window? It must have
Yeah.
hit it just fucking right, dog. Those are supposed to be suicide proof. You
I
need
was
a
gonna
bracelet,
say,
bro.
bro, but if you could have seen this guy, he was like a Ryan Nolan.
That's
When he
crazy.
threw this
I was about to
overhand.
say he must have threw that.
These were
punch
two.
quick.
No, these were two cousins that were like trying to fight at 100%, but not hit each other in the face. You know?
So you gotta pull it a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that's a trip. I till this moment I never really put that together. That's so crazy. And that's the fight for me that started me. I'm like, okay, man, fucking Diego, he's from fucking Burke. Like and that's the thing too, is you saying that, it confirms how I felt watching that fight because you fought like it.
Bro.
That was just fucking no stop, straight to him. Fucking, you're gonna have to kill me for this fucking fight to be. And you can see it was in your fucking eyes. It was in your stance. when you fucking start raining elbows on top of his head and he's gushing.
Crack the coconut.
Brother, I was sitting there. I was sitting there in my brother's living room. Like, it was the first. I'm telling you, it was the first UFC I'd ever seen. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. It's from Albuquerque,
This
from
guy's
New
from the
Mexico.
city, yeah.
Like, let's run it. And I'm like, oh
Holy
fuck!
shit.
I stopped watching boxing after that. It was over.
Yep.
It was over for me after that.
Oh man.
So
dude.
that was
the Sanchez sangre blood gets people pumped, bro.
Man.
Dude, we were on our run today. Me and my boy Kevin, remember the name Crane? That's
Yep.
my little OG that's coming up right underneath me.
Dope.
And I believe in him and I support him. He's here sitting quiet on the podcast.
Right here on
too.
the pod.
Just want to give him a shout out. But we're out there running in the mountains, bro. I'm in my shorts, bro.
Y'all were in Jemez, huh?
Dude, my shoes are soaked wet from the river because I was just in the river.
And it snowed like a motherfucker, so there was a bunch of snow on Jemez.
Yeah, a lot of snow. It snowed over. The caldera still has 100% snow on it.
That's crazy.
And so this was a rocky run on the snow, and like I don't know. I guess I must have like went through some of the snow, and like something cut me on my Achilles. And he's like, and Kevin's like, dude, you're bleeding on your Achilles. I was like, I didn't even give a shit. I was like,
Fuck it.
I was like, blood, fuck it.
We're in Jemez.
But then once I looked down when I got back to my car, I saw that blood. I was like, yeah, it got me pumped up, bro, dude. I tell you, man, blood gets fucking humans like so amped up and crazy.
It does.
You go to a BKFC show, oh my god, and get good tickets close to the ring. And you can smell so much blood. It's so savage. It's
That's
gladiator.
crazy.
It's gladiator times. That's why that sport's like coming up now. You know what I mean? They're starting to pay the fighters a little more. You know, even though the fighters are getting. Man, did you see Mike Perry and Julian Lane? They fought on Saturday.
For real?
BKFC. These guys were messed up after the fight. Though.
Damn.
Dude, these guys were messed up, both of them. I guess they must have just brawled it out. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't even know it was that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, I've been busy. I was in the gym doing training myself, you know, or I would have watched it for sure.
Yeah, you got a fight coming up fucking March 11th, right?
March 11th. Yeah, we
yeah.
got a fight out in Miami, Florida. I'm headed up to fight Kevin Lee. And Kevin Lee, man, this dude was a superstar in the UFC. And so we're going to be fighting Eagle FC.
Dope. I seen
This
that.
is Habib Nurmagomedov's new league. And man, it's just a new league, a new vibe down in Miami, not Vegas. You know, it's going to be free for the people on FLX Cast. And so you can cast it to your TV through your phone. Everybody's
free.
going to be free.
Oh,
that's
shit.
dope.
Everybody's
It probably
gonna
feels like a breath of fresh air for you.
all you have to do is go to eaglefc.com and you can find out all the details. They'll send you the code. You can
That's
watch
dope.
it for free. Even if you just watch it on your phone. You know, you can still watch it.
Which is where
And-
fucking a lot of people, especially my son's generation, like I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm watching Netflix. I'm like, what the fuck?
On the
your
phone,
phone?
bro?
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Fucking turn on the TV
right there.
Yeah, what the fuck you doing? I'm on my phone. Yeah. So a lot of people watch that shit on their phone. So
dope.
having an easy access like that and for free, damn, that's crazy. It probably feels like a breath of fresh air.
The
for you,
only
though.
thing, it is a breath of fresh air to be fighting in a new space, a new area where, you know, I haven't had all the traumas of just the industry of UFC. Like it's $1 billion industry. Like, and you know, there's sides to that industry that people don't know. You know, I do. And I parted ways with the UFC, and I'm grateful for everything they did for me. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't be me without the UFC. But I was a great part of that, and to be a pioneer and to help build that UFC. Now I get to be a pioneer and help build Eagle FC.
That's so dope.
Which
dog.
is just it comes from a different standpoint of honor and integrity. When you're coming UFC out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and Sin City, it's and Dana and sex cells and everything, you know, I know, and it's just a business. But what Habib's trying to do is expand the next evolutionary process of the mixed martial arts. He wants to expand it in a better way. Let's bring back the samurai honor. Let's bring back the integrity. Let's bring back just family values. You know what I mean? Like Habib was like, no, why do we need ring girls in the UFC? He's like, why not put ex-legends? You know what I mean? Why not put a Hoist Gracie walking around? Give him a moment. You know what I mean? Or maybe some old UFC fighter that maybe might not be doing so good right now. You know what I mean? Because there's been so many. Let them have a moment of shine. You know what I mean? Like, and when he said that, I was like, man, that's what's up. I was like, that's what's up. I was like, this dude, and then the fact that he never fought for the money. He fought for his dad and the respect of his dad. After his dad died, he's like, I don't fight no more.
So you attached.
I didn't know that.
So
Okay.
you felt
after his dad wanted him to retire because he achieved the goal. He was the undisputed champion. He was just dominating everybody. You think about the guys he's dominated: Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje.
That's crazy.
Like just those two names alone.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You think about that, and then Conor. You could put Conor on there too. You know.
No. So and he's running. He
ran through him. He ran through everyone. And then he retired, and his dad was like, he'd been telling him, like, no, you already did it. Like, retire. You know, it's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's about the honor. It's about the legacy, bro.
So his dad convinced him to retire.
Well, and then his dad got COVID right when it came out.
Fuck.
And died.
Oh, damn, dog.
Yeah, no, and his dad died. And so they were doing the fights out in Abu Dhabi. And but his dad had passed away.
Fuck.
And so he could never. He was like, I'll never fight again. You know?
That's
so
man.
now he got his own league, and he's got the Russian Rebel behind him. You know that's the Russian Rebel is 14-1.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Isn't that crazy?
It sounds like to me that the familia aspect of the league drew you to it. It sounds like that was a big part of.
Well, so I was gonna do BKFC and get a $75,000 positive bonus on top of what I'm gonna get for Eagle FC. So that's kind of a lot of money. You know what I mean? Life-changing money, you know? And so Eagle FC hit me up, man, and they're like, no, we want you, Diego. We need you for this fight with Kevin Lee. You're the only guy. And we want to treat you like the legend you are. Like, we know that your UFC career didn't end right, and we want to treat you like the legend you are. And so I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, for me, I wanted to finish my legacy in MMA because that is what I really do is MMA, not BKFC, even though I trained to just do all hands for a year. And so this evolution was an evolution for me too, you know, to get more confidence in my hands and to learn how to prepare for something where I'm not even going to have the glove on. You know, this is a different sport, a whole different thing, you know, but hand-to-hand combat doesn't change. So I'm excited to go and show what my evolutionary process to the world and continue to be the inspiration and motivation for people, you know, that to defy the odds. That's it.
Yeah.
Bro, can I actually chime in, dog? So I grew up out here. I went to West Mesa, graduated in 06. Shout out to everybody at West Mesa.
Shout out to everybody at West Mesa.
I didn't fight, bro. I wasn't a wrestler. I played ball. I went to ditch parties, stay in school.
Stay in school.
No, but you, bro.
West Mesa, bro, dude. I went to some of those parties too.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Dude, I was scared, bro. Dude, the guys had guns at the fire, bro. At the bonfire.
Yeah, they did, dog. Yeah.
I was like, damn, we're from Del Norte, bro. Like, we'll throw down. We're down to throw down. But fuck, these guys got guns.
That's
Let's
funny.
get out of here.
No, yeah, dog. But you set a fucking precedent, dog. All the wrestlers, everybody there was trying to be the next Diego Sanchez, bro, because you paved that way. You opened that door to be able to pursue that as a career, dog. And a lot of people tried to do that. I had homies that trained and, you know, I mean, kind of still trained, but you opened that door, bro.
Hey, bro, dude, and listen to this, dude. Martial arts, dude, it doesn't even have to be a career path of life. It can still be exercise. It can still be mental conditioning.
Okay.
It can really bring peace to you, you know, to move your body. And even, you know, some people can go to the UFC gym and hit the bags, you know, and let some frustration out because life is a joda.
Fuck, especially these past fucking 2 years. Fuck.
For me, definitely.
These past 2 years have felt like 100 years mixed into two, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Let me off this ride. I didn't sign up for this shit.
Oh, guess what, bro, dude? 2022, things are starting to fucking.
I feel it.
Yep.
I feel it.
Yep.
I can feel it, dog.
Yeah, man, you got that 2-2-2 energy, bro.
Yeah,
it's going
swinging.
it's bouncing back up. Bro.
It's swinging our direction, dog. I gotta agree, and I gotta hop in kind of on what Jay was talking about there, but I'm a little older than Jay, not very much. This dude's just a little younger, not very much. But I've always wondered you know, coming from New Mexico, what did Johnny Tapia as a fighter, your style of fighting specifically, what did Tapia mean to you as far as inspiration? Whenever you were like, okay, this is it. This is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to fucking run it. This is my career. This is how I want to fucking do it.
Dude, my dad took me to some fights. These were the first real fights the first fights I had ever been to, professional fights. Johnny Tapia was on the card, and Danny Romero were on the card.
Bro.
Tingley Coliseum.
Legends.
Yeah. No, so I watched these guys fight, and I was like, man, that's cool. I was inspired that they were young and they were successful
And repping fucking.
They were New Mexicans. They were doing it from New Mexico. I was like, all right, like I was watching, and then the whole showdown with Johnny and Danny,
Man.
and then after that went down, I took a liking to Johnny. You know,
I was about to say, who'd you want to win? Who are you going for?
I wasn't going for anyone. I wasn't going for anyone at that point because I had met Johnny. I mean, I had met Danny and I hadn't met Johnny yet, but they were all nice to me.
The whole state won.
I was going for both of them. May the best man win. You know, I wanted to see who the better one was, and then the better one, I was gonna take their side and be like, "That's who I'm."
That's who I'm rocking with. I can't lie. Tapia all the way for me, dog. I mean, I'm fucking Johnny, bro. Come on, like, so he's from Nuevo, bro, and his name's fucking Johnny. Oh, nah, bro. I was all the way. And, you know, Danny, good dude. Both of them fucking great. There are fucking legends, bro. But for me, I had to go for Tapia, especially because, man, fucking Johnny and Johnny.
And then so after that, I would be in the trailer park with our one boxing glove because we only had one pair. So one guy gets one and one guy gets the other. I'd start the rounds like this. I'd be like this, pow, pow, hitting myself. I'd be like, I'm Johnny Tapia.
Yeah.
I psych myself up before I starting to do my one glove fight. And man, I ended up meeting Johnny. I started my mixed martial arts career. I think I was 6-0. And I couldn't get no fights. And they're like, Diego, you want a boxing fight? I was like, hell yeah, sign me up. So I get hooked up to do this boxing fight. And I got the Madrid brothers. Eddie and John Madrid. They run bail bonds, the Madrid bail bonds.
Yep.
And they used to own the old Lucky's Lounge. And these guys, man, they hooked me up, dude. They were my sponsors.
Damn.
They took great care of me. And, dude, we just rolled with it, bro.
I got a question. So you just said Lucky's Lounge. I was talking to one of my homeboys before we got in here, and he said he met you at, I want to say it was Lucky's, he said he met you when you were 16 years old, bouncing.
Yeah.
And he said he saw you. He said because he was a young martial artist as well. He's from Alaska. And he, shout out to you, saxophone demo. He said that he met you and he was talking to you about your style and about your fighting, and you guys were meeting. And he was like, yeah, man, he told me straight up, 16 years old, in bars, choking out frat boys. And he said, sure enough, that same night, something went down, and he was like, he laid out like 5 motherfuckers on the curb.
Dude, that's where I got my initial experience. Well, because they were sponsoring me, and they would pay for all my plane tickets.
And they had you being a bouncer at 16?
No,
too?
no, it wasn't 16.
It
was 20. But you know the story. That's the New Mexico exaggeration.
We're gonna edit this. You got to keep it at 16. No, matter of fact, I was 15, brother.
No, I was 20 though. I was 20. And so
that's still young, dog.
Borderline, you know what I mean?
That's still young.
They're like, you turned 21 in how many months? Okay.
It'll work.
All right.
You're outside most of the time anyways. By the door. You're not technically in here.
Dude, I was just a little bodyguard in that place, bro. I was just bodyguarding those guys, making sure no one was going to cause no trouble. If there was troublemakers, get them out. And so I had to read the energy. I learned how to read the energy at a young age. And, man, dude, being able to get that experience, man, it helped me in my MMA. It really did.
I bet.
It really did, man, because there's nothing more dangerous than a street fight.
Hell nah. Especially a street fight down here.
Real talk.
Street fight down here is a different level because you have no idea. Like you said, there's a lot of people that do train out here. And even if they don't train, there's a lot of savage ass motherfuckers out here that just be wilding out. You don't know the level of crazy you're about to face. Like, you don't know what they're packing. They could be stabbing you. They could pull out a fucking strap. They could run to the trunk. You have no idea. A street fight down here is definitely rolling the motherfucking dice.
Oh yeah. And man, you better hope that you set that shit up the right way. You know?
No shit, dog. You better hope you don't crap out, dog, because you fucking will, dog. It's a trip, bro. It's a different vibe, dog. I always say this, bro, I feel like we're a forgotten state. Like, I can't tell you, the first time I pulled a big tour, I was like 25. My brother Romero from Clica One threw me on the Lowrider tour. And before that, I had done shows at Misty's Hideaway, fucking Leo's. Shout out to both them spots, right? They put us on, they gave us a stage when no one wanted to listen to us motherfuckers down here, right? So my brother Romero throws me on big ass platform. I went from performing in front of like 30 motherfucking people to like fucking 6,000 people. It was massive. It was crazy. I had total shock. It was totally crazy, right? So, but being out there on the road, and I can't even tell you how many fucking times I would get asked, oh, damn, you're from Mexico? Fuck, you speak great English. I'm like, what fucking map are they showing you motherfuckers? Like, is it a different like, I gotta ask y'all, this is a question from me down here in New Mexico to the rest of the United States. Are you guys getting shown a different fucking map? Because we are a part of the United States. Why do I gotta get asked all the fucking time where my green card is when I go out of state? It's fucking crazy.
Damn.
Crazy, right? We are a part of the United States. I'm convinced it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy, Diego. I'm telling you, dog. They show these motherfuckers a different map, dog.
It's the new. But they don't see that word.
they
don't see that word.
Oh shit! Wait, no,
Right?
Mexico. That's a weird ass map, dog. It just like, dips in. But I've had that question from people from Colorado. I'm like, bruh, we're right underneath y'all. Y'all are trying to steal our fucking green chili, so I don't even want to hear
Fuck
it.
that.
Oh man,
Fuck
I don't
that.
even want to hear it. We be beefing. There's a whole
but
beef
guess
about
what?
it.
Guess what? On a positive side, there are some good things happening in New Mexico.
Fuck yeah, there is.
Jeff Bezos, the richest guy in the world, he's from here.
Run it.
You know what I mean? Like we got some crazy. That's high level right there.
Yep.
We got Netflix here now.
We do.
You know,
Yep,
we got
do.
Intel. They've been building Microsoft computer chips for years.
Yep.
And then so everything's going down over there at Kirtland Air Force Base and the San Diego National
We got fucking
Laboratories.
Diego
They
Sanchez.
got aliens out there in the mountains and shit. The UFOs coming out.
Our
all crazy.
culture is vibrant, dog. Vibrant, bro. That's the thing that they can't replicate. They can't ever take from us, and that's what makes us unique. Is our fucking culture. It's abundant. It's so thick that you come to New Mexico and you feel it instantaneously. I've had people come in and like, damn, it's like a whole different vibe. I'm like, yeah, that's our culture.
Well, that's why we get so many people moving from like back east. My parents are from New York, bro, but we get a lot of New Yorkers moving out here because they like the Southwestern. They love it out here, bro. They love the culture, like the native culture. They love everything about it, bro.
It's a bunch. And see, you talked about it earlier. We have ties down here for so long.
Dude, think about like the Billy the Kid shit.
Oh, dog, yeah.
Like the Wild Wild West.
Come on.
Like talk about a 16-year-old, bro. Like
No
he wasn't
shit.
bouncing in bars.
When
That motherfucker was 16 years old. He was such a burque, well, not a burque, a
Mexico.
Nuevo
Yeah.
Mexico legend. Like this
Dog.
guy, man, dude went down in the history books. You know
Bro,
what I
and
mean?
whenever I'm out,
Finally, the devil had to sneak up behind him, creep and get him. You know,
when I'm out in the mountains and shit, dog, and like I'm walking around, I think to myself about that. I'm like, damn, can you imagine being with Billy the Kid out here on a horse, fucking just shooting motherfuckers and getting your revenge
and they
for
said he was
cattle
like
and
they
shit?
said he was like a good dude too, like
Yep.
like that he was like a Robin Hood in a way.
I was about to say the
you
same
know?
shit. It was like Robin Hood.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess the story is that one of his neighbors back at that time was trying to steal his parents' land, and he kept beating up Billy the Kid, and then finally he just rebelled, and then he got the name to be an outlaw, but he was just protecting his fucking property, bro, his family.
You said it.
Dude, it was no, just listen. It was so gangster back then that like you could watch that show on Amazon. It's called 1883.
Yep.
Oh man, dude, with Tim McGraw, dude, it's like you just. Oh, he's dead.
And there was no consequences.
Hang
I
him
mean,
up.
you get
Oh
shot,
no,
but-
dude, listen, a pickpocket. The guy pickpockets him. They get the pickpocket. Hang him up. You know what I mean? Like
Right there in front of everybody to watch.
everybody.
Can you imagine, like, oh, what are you doing tonight? Man, we're going to go watch that dude that stole the old dude's wallet. They finna hang that motherfucker.
Damn.
Like, imagine what that looks like. Imagine being a kid. Imagine being a kid.
You
like,
have to watch it. If you haven't watched 1883, you got to watch it. You got to watch this scene because, like, the whole town just fucks this one guy up. Just beats his ass. They're like, pickpocket. And like, what? Pickpocket up in this town? What? Get him. And I know, they're like literally beating him to death before they freaking hang him up to hang him.
That'd be such a wild time, dog. Like, man, there was no electricity. There was no fucking indoor plumbing, dog. It was just wild fucking
There's
west.
pretty much no laws, bro.
There
Like,
was no I mean,
That's how we have
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
laws.
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
and it's funny you said your parents are from New York. You know, Billy the Kid was originally from New York, right?
Really?
He came. Yeah, he was
No
from.
way.
He was from New York.
Dang.
They came down here. He was young as fuck when they I don't know why. His dad was a teacher or some shit, dog. I don't know. When I was younger, like I said, we don't have a lot of people. Like I'm like Billy the Kid. Fuck yeah, they know it's for Billy the Kid. I'm gonna do a report on Billy the Kid. So like that one picture they have of him when he's standing there with his rifle and all the like the different like fucking folklore and stuff around him. But he was originally from New York. They moved down here and that's how it started. His whole legend started being built, bro. And yeah, like people still look at New Mexico and that's the first. The
Thing
first
they
thing,
think about.
because I'm sure they teach them that in the history books. Billy the Kid, you think he was out here shooting motherfuckers up, thinking he was gonna make it into the history books? Probably not.
No, dog.
Fuck no.
No, listen, this guy was just surviving.
Yep.
And he was quick and he was fast and he was aware of what was going on and he was surviving. The only way he knew how to put his barrel in front of you and shoot you if he had to, but he was gonna survive. That's how rugged it was in those times.
That's,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
bro, it's kind of still like that. I mean, it's
yeah,
out
it's
here.
carried
It's
over a little
still,
bit still,
bro.
yeah.
People struggle. People still struggling, bro.
Yeah,
And
everybody.
people are still
what do you
just
think, though?
trying to survive, dog.
You think he really died? You think his homie was like, nah, run, get out of here. I'm gonna pretend I killed you. You think Pac? You know how that the story came. You know how the story is that he didn't really kill him.
Like on Young Guns, the
Yeah.
story on Young
I know.
Guns.
and that's but it's I mean
Yeah.
it sounds crazy, but it's actual a real story. Like the dude that came forward was saying that he was actually Billy the Kid. I mean they proved that it wasn't him, but what do you think? You think that fucker really survived? Got down to Mexico and was like, nah, I'm gonna live my life. Cause I don't. He was too wild. He was too wild. He would have popped up somewhere, bro.
He died.
He did. He got shot in the back by his homie.
They're trying
He
to
got
like
shot in the back.
reincarnate
He
him.
got
Is that
shot
what
in the
happened?
back by his homie.
Yeah, he got shot in the back by his homie, and that's come on. Fuck, that shit hurts, bro. I can relate to that. You know how many times? I mean, I ain't been shot in my back by the homie, but I've been stabbed in my back. I've been talked about behind my back. It's like, damn, I thought you were my brother. What the fuck, bro? Now you're trying to fuck my chick. What the fuck's going on? The moment we separate, you're in her DMs. Oh, yeah, I didn't really even like that fucker anyways. You're way too good for him. Let me see them titties. Come on, bruh. Oh, what was Billy the Kid's homie's name? Pat Garrett.
Pat Garrett. Yep.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna start calling all these fucking backstabbing motherfuckers from down here. You bunch of Pat Garretts.
PG.
Bunch of
You hit me
PGs.
with that whiskey, bro.
Oh yeah, you want some whiskey?
Yes, sir.
The gentleman.
So
So yeah, no, getting ready for this fight with Kevin Lee, you know, and bringing a young, successful giant of a mind. My homie Kevin right here, he crushed a 100-mile race in 33 hours.
man, we were talking about that before
33
we turned on the
hours and
camera.
42 minutes, I think. But yeah, no, he.
That's fucking. Hold on.
So I'm
Hold on.
40. So
Let's
I'm
do that
40.
again.
Yeah.
What? How fast did he do it in?
33, 40. 33, 40.
That's fucking If y'all don't run, like that's fucking
damn.
crazy. 100 fucking. That's the.
Dude,
Hey,
I'm
salute,
a
bro, 'cause
Hall of Fame.
damn.
I'm a Hall of Fame athlete, and I've done all these hard workouts my whole career. But that's just that's the next level. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's separating yourself on the 1%. 1% of the planet's done that, maybe. You know, if that, you might be like the 0.5%.
I've run one marathon and I almost fucking died. One. It was nowhere near that, and that's nowhere near 100 fucking miles. Like anybody that knows what a marathon, that's not even close. That's fucking crazy.
But what it comes down to is mental toughness. This is the mind power, you know, the ability to do something that seems impossible.
Yeah.
And so this type of guy I got in here training with me, we're working hard. He got the fight coming up. I got a fight coming up. So we're on the grind. We're on the hustle, you know, and doing it our freaking way. You know what I mean? He's Crane style. I'm Sanchez legacy style. We're coming together. We're being homies. You know what I mean? Brothers, brother.
Well, you
know?
just said you guys came down from Hamos, so that's a bonding experience.
Dude, we're coming back and we're listening to the Drake. There ain't no friends in this industry. So.
Yeah.
And dude, ain't no friends in this industry. Brothers be my brothers. My brothers be my brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's the truth.
It is, dog.
Yep.
But
So you guys have a fight back to back.
Yeah,
You fight first, then you fight
first. He fights
You fight
first.
first.
He fights first. I fight second. And
Is it through the same one you're going to?
No. He fights for a different organization.
Oh,
yeah.
shit, okay.
He's working his way up. You know,
Dope.
jiu-jitsu phenom, working his way up to combine all the martial arts and get up there and be UFC champion. Or Eagle FC champion, depending on what happens with the evolutionary state of mixed martial arts. Depends what company you want to work for. There's pros and cons that come with both.
So not talking about that, talking about you guys training together. For you now, is it different training at 40? Like what are you doing different than you used to do training? Like, is it the same regimen or is it completely different?
It's completely different. Everything has to go off of the read of the body, and you have to be intuitive. You have to know what's going on, and that's a hard battle, because when you're already in the fight, to have the strongest mind, and just, man, I can do anything, and that's when sometimes you push the boundaries with your body, and that's what we're doing, is we're pushing the boundaries with our body, and we want to go into our fights in physical best condition and healthy. So it's tricky, because some guys overtrain, and I did it. I fought Jake Ellenberger on a rolled ankle because I had Fox Sports here to do a filming, and it was wrestling class that day, and I woke up and I was like, nah, I need to take wrestling off today. My body hurts, I'm feeling it. And so my reaction times were not as good, because my muscles are already completely burnt out, And so, like, for wrestling is really extreme. And I was like, no, you level up and be the champion. You just do it anyway. But, like, one slow reflex on a muscle that was just too fatigued. And I was injured. And so, you have to be smart. You have to be intelligent. You have to be, but also learn how to read what the situation is.
And your body, I'm
make
assuming too.
make the most of each day.
Yeah.
And it's not so much the learning process for me anymore. Even though I'm still a sponge and still learn, as Kevin's teaching me jiu-jitsu moves that I didn't know. So I have to continue to learn, but really, it's the mental preparation and getting out to the fight healthy and 100%, and going out there and doing what I know how to do, what I understand how to do, what I have the experience and have earned it. You know what I mean? To go out there and make my own magic happen out there. But if you don't have conditioning, you're screwed in mixed martial arts. Like, you have to have conditioning as the backbone. I don't know what Johnny Tapia was doing, but he had conditioning. He was if it was jumping rope, and he was jumping rope. If he was running, he
could last. He could go the race.
He had the endurance. Some people have more endurance than others. One benefit from coming from New Mexico and Albuquerque, living at the 5,000 feet
elevation
my whole life, going down to Miami, it's like nothing. You know what I mean? We're up there running at 7,000 feet today, and so you go to the Miami. This
air like crazy. So you probably throughout your career, you probably had fighters that came down here that were like, fuck, I can't even fucking breathe. What the fuck? How do you guys survive out here?
All the time. Yeah.
And we're just so used to it.
And
I go to Cali and I'm like.
So him being such an endurance athlete, him coming out here, it was like, he's like, whoa, this is the altitude. Why am I so sore?
That's
like,
crazy.
So but he's powering through it and toughing through it and being a champion and see, so when he goes out for his fight, his red blood cells are going to be stronger. Those blood cells, they got to work.
You guys been training
harder,
up here,
and training in that high altitude.
That's crazy.
Does wonders for an athlete. That's why the Jackson Wing Gym had a big, huge edge going into all those UFC fights.
Because everybody was training out here.
Look at Holly Holm, John Jones, Carlos Condit, all these guys, Cowboy Cerrone. They were training at the high altitude. You know, and if you were smart, you were running at the high altitude, and you got a third lung. You don't got a second lung. You got your third lung.
Especially like you said, because when you go and you fight, because you don't. It's my third lung.
One time I was smoking a blunt with Exhibit, and I was like, got my third lung. Hold on. Exhibit's like, pass me my blunt, bro.
Yo, super random. Exhibit's dad used to be a teacher at Truman, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Super random, but yeah.
Hey, that's crazy. We're all,
that's dope.
Bro, it's like
it's a small.
That's why I said,
city.
hey, New Mexico is so small. That's that we were talking before we turned the cameras on. I think, or they might have been. I don't know. We've been talking for a while and drinking, but New Mexico is so like small and connected that. Like, it's easy to know everybody down here. It's easier, like, when stuff happens out here, it's, like, more raw because it's so connected. We're so, like, connected to the person that it's happening to or the person that it's not happening to that it feels like just more raw, dog. Like,
Hey, Johnny, so let's talk about something that's so abundant. All right? This thing is so abundant we're about to talk about. And New Mexico... Thank you, God, we're going to get some of that abundance. Man, recreational marijuana.
Let's make some motherfucking noise for recreational fucking marijuana.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Well, medicinal marijuana.
Yes.
It's a medicine.
It is.
And
my cataracts.
I my whole life I was like, I'm sitting here and it's the devil's cabbage and it's the devil. But now science goes to show you, man, God put that plan out there for us, like for obviously
and me, man.
For life, because life
Take
is
advantage.
not easy. Life is a hard and it could be a fight, like some people have it better than others, but life, it can be some chingazos.
Oh, no.
And man, you got to have a little bit of that Mary to calm you down.
The creator,
relax
the creator,
you know
God,
what I mean?
the universe, whatever you want to call it, was like, you know what? It's gonna be rough down there.
Give him a
Dude,
break.
how good is it to be able to cruise in your car and you got a pre-roll right there and you're just like, it's legal.
Oh, dog.
It's legal.
See, and for me, my writing process.
And you're not supposed to smoke in your car or anything like that.
We don't do that shit.
Yeah.
We don't do
This
this. All for the
We-
this is
we
entertainment
get
value.
home,
We
you
don't
get
do
home.
that. We don't smoke in
When
our
you're
car.
parked into the driveway.
APD,
Don't give us-
APD, don't
Give
get
us a
behind my vehicle.
DUI. Don't give us a DUI now.
APD, don't get behind my vehicle. I drive a little Ford Corolla, you know what I'm saying, or Toyota Corolla, whatever the fuck
My
they're called.
eyes are red because I've been training super hard. I've been up for 42 hours.
And y'all heard Diego, it's higher elevation. You know what I'm
what it
saying?
is.
So for me as an artist, it's like my whole process. Now, you know what I'm saying, we're working on the next album. My whole process has shifted on this project. What I've been doing now is I've been taking the beats, I've been getting in my whip, and I've been driving and riding as I drive. There's something about the forward momentum, smoking a fat ass fucking bleezy to the fucking dome, and listening to a beat and driving. I don't know what it is about the forward momentum and the moving of the scenery and being blazed.
Well, then
but
you need to just keep driving out to the
Hey,
Hamas. But I'll take you out there and show you how to get in the river first,
it.
man. You got to do some Iceman Wim Hof therapy.
Nah, man.
Dude, I done it.
That
I
Wim
know
Hof
I know
works?
Wim Hof. I met Wim Hof.
Oh,
no shit,
word?
man. Dude, I ain't been staying this young and healthy, like
on.
without some work.
Hold on. Can
I
you
gotta
tell?
work hard on this
Can you
shit.
tell the
Yoga,
audience a little bit
dog,
about
what
Wim
dog?
Hof? Because that motherfucker's a legend.
Yes.
Iceman Wim Hof is a legend. He holds, I think, like 16 Guinness World Records, I believe.
Yes.
And he holds all the records for the ice. He climbed Everest in his underwear like 5 times.
That's crazy.
I think
Yeah,
one
dude's
time,
savage.
I think one time even no shoes.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So he's that OG legend, and I was like, man, and like so they even like hit him up with some kind of virus. So I don't know if it was like Ebola or something, but they gave him some kind of crazy ass virus, and they had him in the hospital, and he's like, my breathing technique will defeat this virus. Everything comes from within.
Crazy.
And like they got all the little monitors up on him, and like sure enough, bro, he beat it. He beat it, dude. And so, dude, like the body
dude's crazy.
has more infinite potential than you really, really even know. This guy has proved it. He has a breathing method and cold therapy.
Yep.
Cold therapy is a thing. We did cryotherapy the other day, but today we did the real cryotherapy.
Out there, Jemez.
Went and got in that Jemez River, dude. Dude, you get
Beautiful
so
surroundings.
dude, you're so cold in there. You're actually like tapping into some like primal like survival. Like you got adrenaline coming and like dopamines that you would never ever feel, or there you couldn't release this in cryotherapy. You're freaking so cold. You're like, you gotta start growling to survive in that shit.
Fucking crazy.
Growling and breathing, creating your own Wim Hof technique in that river.
Damn, bro.
So did you say you met him? You know Wim Hof.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
man. I
Wim
think
Hof's the homie,
I think a
man.
lot of people found him because of COVID, right? So I think people got on the internet and like I've been knowing too. But a lot of people didn't know until COVID. They're like, how am I gonna cope? Like, what if I get it? I'm having anxiety, and they stumbled upon him on fucking YouTube, and they're like, oh shit, that shit.
Yeah.
Like Diego saying, mentally, that's the game. That's the hardest game right there. You got to get this, and then everything will follow.
Life is breath. It's the first thing and the last thing you do in life is breathe, and you gotta work those lungs. You got Wim Hof goes like this. It's not how much you breathe. It's only learning how to oxygenate the whole body.
Damn. Yeah. Because I don't think a lot of people realize that when we get like stressed out and like worried or anxious or
Stop
like
breathing.
panic, you stop breathing.
Yeah,
Like
you're short of the breath.
your
and you
breath
stop
starts getting
breathing at all.
funky.
Yeah.
You start getting like shorter breaths, and the shorter breaths, then you start feeling all like out of balance and out of whack because you're not getting the right amount of fucking oxygen to your body, and the rest of your body starts following suit. Like, but you don't realize that because your mind makes shit so intense and so crazy and so scary that your body's like, no, run, fight. But you just gotta like, you gotta control it. That's man. I don't know. I'm sure you probably have, but David Goggins' book.
Kevin's real big on David Goggins. I haven't looked into it
Brother, before you leave, I'm about to lend you the fucking book.
yet. Okay.
Man, dude is a fucking savage. Like, I read that, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I need to step my motherfucking shit up. Like, he just, like, he's
really
the
in
embodiment of, nah, fuck that. He talks about there's a spot that when your body wants to completely close down, like, you're fighting yourself. You're saying, no, there's no way. There's always more.
Hey, everything is energy, bro.
Always.
Everything. We're energy.
Yep.
You know, our spirit, our soul, our mind, we are energy.
We are.
Preach.
Yep.
The power of thoughts are so powerful. You know, we do these champion affirmations, man. And when I do those champion affirmations, I swear, man, my workouts are way better. My day is better. You know what I mean? Just
Facts.
the power of intention of the thought, you know, like control your thoughts, guard your thoughts. But most importantly, man, have good, positive intentions and thoughts in your, like, how are you going to move forward, bro? Like, if you get stuck in the negative, man, in hate and envy and greed, like, you're gonna be stuck for your whole life, man.
Yup.
You gotta let it go.
And it's a vicious cycle. Like, it's harder. I feel like it's harder to be positive, right? So a lot of people choose the easier road. It's easier to be negative and fuck this shit, fuck it.
Yeah.
To wake up with intentions and wake up with a mindset of, nah, I'm a fucking champion. I can fucking smash any of these goals that I put in front of me. You got to see yourself on the throne. You have to see yourself with the crown. If you can't see yourself in the position that you're trying to put yourself in, like, realistically, you have to envision it. If you can't see yourself there, then you're probably never gonna get there. But if you can see yourself there, you're fucking there.
I'm envisioning it right now.
I know.
But guess what, dude? My envision is, dude, eagle wings.
Yeah.
Hey,
Imagine how bad that would be to have some wings, dude.
can you imagine flying though? Like not in a plane, because we don't have wings. We don't fly. Can you imagine? That's just fucking wild.
That'd be the baddest, bro. That'd be
Bro.
the funnest thing, bro.
My boys always ask me. They ask, like, because we have the superhero conversations, right? They're like, "What superpower would you have? You know what I mean? Would you be invisible? Would you this or that? Would you stop time?" And my answer is always, I want to fucking fly. Let me fly. Let me fly. Because if I could be invisible, I'm going to keep it funky with y'all. If I could be invisible, I'm finna be a villain. I'm going to rob all the banks. I'm going to be rich as fuck, invisible. No one's even going to know how rich I am because I'm robbing everything. I'm gonna be a villain. So let me fly. Let that be my superhero power. Flight. That's what I pick. What about you, Jay? The fuck would you
I'd
pick?
probably be invisible, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Jay, I knew Jay'd be a fucking villain.
Yeah, I would.
Diego wants wings. What's up? What's
what
up,
what
Leonard?
about you, Kev?
Teleporting.
Teleporting.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's mine.
But okay, but
I've thought about this already.
teleporting in just in one time or
Nah.
Okay.
It's as infinite as the mind can go.
Okay, all right.
So I can look at, those stars out there and just snap my finger and I'm there.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I see. Okay,
That's me.
all right. That's kind of like flying. That's like flying 2.0. That's like flying extra.
Yeah, I want to disintegrate and then appear somewhere else.
That's high grade flying. That's top shelf flying. What about you,
right.
Kev? What would be your superhero power? You think?
To run forever.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay,
Damn.
okay. Hey, that was a good answer. That was a good answer. Alley-oop, I just slammed dunk that answer.
You already can run forever. What the fuck?
No shit. I was about to say you already got that super.
Kevin.
You already got that superhero power.
There.
So mine would be that mind power, bro.
Yeah.
Just
You wanna be
just
Professor X?
like Doctor Strange mind power.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I see that.
that's the one. I'm Doctor Strange right here.
I see that. Hey, that new Doctor Strange finna be crazy. You see the new Spider-Man?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen, brother. You need to go watch that.
I haven't
shit.
even seen the new Matrix.
Okay, yeah. You
Bro,
ain't.
hey,
hey,
I'm with
missing
you on
nothing,
both
though.
of them, dog.
you
I
ain't
know.
missing nothing on the Matrix, dog.
That's what everybody said.
But go watch. There's no great fight scenes. It's boring as a motherfucker.
Okay.
Boring. Just
Yeah,
watch
that
the
sucks.
first one. You'll be alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Just act like. But the new Spider-Man, bro, crazy. I ain't even gonna ruin it though. But you probably heard though that they had the whole. Okay, I ain't ruining it then. Go watch it as soon as you can.
I even someone, dude, even my baby mama was like that's a good movie. Deja watched it or something like that.
It was great.
You know, like it's a good movie. The new Spider-Man. I was like, oh,
It was great because my oldest
good movie.
my oldest son over there on the other side production crew doing homework and producing over here, making sure the cameras are in focus.
He ain't doing homework, dog. I
He,
can tell you.
he ain't doing
I can
homework.
see him right here,
You can
dog.
see right now he's looking at Pornhub. Hey, dog, get off of Pornhub. I'm just kidding, bro. He's not on Pornhub.
Nah.
He was like 2. I'll never forget it. That's why I was always into Marvel too, bro, and Spider-Man and the whole shit, bro. Like growing up, I'd come home and watch Channel 2. Matter of fact, I'm still salty that Channel 2 Fox isn't on Channel 2 anymore. It's on 16 now. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but someone needs to get their shit together. Channel 2 is Fox for me, but it's not. Anyways, so I'd come home, I'd watch X-Men and I'd watch Spider-Man as a kid, you know what I'm saying, after school. Oh, yeah. But when I had my son, and he was like 2 years old or whatever, and he was not really old enough to really like watch a movie yet. He couldn't really get into it. And I showed him Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire and fucking Dr. Octopus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was the first time he paid attention to a movie. Man, I fucked up. This dude has been Spider-Man mode ever since then. Spider-Man, everything, dog. And then it leaked in, like, his brothers are the same way, bro. So to watch that new one and like have the whole shit build up like that, man, it was epic. It was epic.
All right, it's on my watch list now.
Yeah, man. Marvel, y'all need to cut me a check. Damn, I just really
I just
sold
sold
that
2
shit.
tickets,
Damn,
bro.
I just sold 2 tickets. But I could see that Doctor Strange being a dope ass superhero power. Like,
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I'd fuck with being Doctor Strange because that fucker can it's the mental game, bro. And what's the first one? The first Doctor Strange, whenever he's stuck in that loop with that like crazy ass monster, and he's got him running back and forth and running back and forth.
What is that shit?
What's the name of the monster, Dom? I know you remember. Fucking Dormammu. I knew it. See, I gotta have him. in there.
He's a Marvel guy.
Yeah, so
He's Marvel Universe.
I can see. But for some reason, when my sons always ask me that question, dog, they never give me that option. It's always flight or invisibility. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to question there.
What's your favorite like Marvel movie? Is that last Spider-Man? Is that the best one?
I'm gonna have to go with the fucking last spot. Now that you say that, like we've been having this conversation, I'm gonna have to go with that last Spider-Man, dog. And I don't want to ruin it. I can't get into it with you because
I really loved the Black Panther though.
Because it was fucking dope,
I love
dog.
Black Panther.
So good.
It's still like, oh man, it's just such a good one. Aquaman, I loved Aquaman too.
Yeah, you know what?
Just going back to the story of Atlantis, because that's a real story.
Yeah.
So like it ain't so much fairy tale. Like that shit might have really be it might be down there still. we might have fucking human mermaid hybrid aliens living in our ocean. Like, that's a really good thing to think about.
I don't know who the fuck said this, but we know more about outer space than we do our own oceans.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Yep.
How fucking crazy is that? Like, when you're from Cali, so you know. I didn't gotta explain it to him. The power. I'll never forget the first time I got in the ocean. Like,
Oh, bro,
hey,
dude,
there's no oceans out
when
here.
When was your first time, bro?
I was fucking.
Look at us, we're New Mexicans.
Yeah.
We get all excited.
Bro, like,
talking
we're
about
like,
the
there's
first
no
time.
oceans out here.
Because we never we never got to go to Disneyland
Bro.
even.
The first I still ain't been to Disneyland, but I'm going this summer. Fuck COVID, I'm going to Disneyland.
I went one time.
I'm going to Disneyland.
I didn't go till I was 28.
Hey, I didn't get into the ocean until I was like 23. But I remember, like, I'll never forget it. Like, the fucking sheer power of it. Like, I'm like, oh, fuck. This is like some real shit. I didn't expect how powerful it was going to be, which I should have. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. I didn't expect that shit to taste as much as salt as I thought it was. Like I know it's salt water, but damn.
Dude, I grew up rough, you know what I mean? A little on the poverty side, and my mom, she worked so hard. And she got me bikes, and she put me in karate. And for my senior trip, I was the state champion. I won the state championship. And she said, "Hijito, you deserve this. You're going to Cancun for your senior trip."
That's dope, brother.
Hell yeah, mama. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the ocean. I gotta go out there to the ocean. You should have seen us New Mexicans. It was like 5 of us wrestlers, and they took us straight to the bar, so we were already a little fucked up. And they took us back to our hotel. We saw that ocean. We just started running to it.
Yep.
We ran all the way straight in.
Yep.
We swam out so far that like a couple of us almost died. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you don't expect and then that shit just keep pulling you farther back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
It's a good thing we were wrestlers, bro, because we were in shape, you know, like
because you guys would have probably fucking died.
Yeah, if you were just a regular guy and you went out there with us, you would have probably just
drowned.
You just disappeared. Been shark
Outta
food,
here.
shark food.
Fucking shark food out in Cancun too. Man, that's it, it's because we're fucking desert. We have mountains and we got a lot of gorgeous shit out here, but the ocean.
Shout out to the Hayman.
Shout out to Heyman. We keep it, man. I feel like
that's my little beautiful haven.
Yes,
I
mine
love
too.
that. I love it. I go out there all the time.
when I get like stuck mentally and I'm like in a rut and I feel like I'm like fuck, like just stuck. Y'all know that stuck feeling. We're so lucky here in Burritos to have Jemez as our backyard.
Yeah.
Bro, there's still people I know from New Mexico that ain't been to Jemez. When they tell me that shit, I'm like,
They ain't been.
I'm like, what? Man, you're tripping, bro.
And you have to know where you're going out there. Do your research because, man, you got to go out to the caldera. You got to go to the right places and do your research because it is beautiful. There is like a secret, like wonderful place out there. Like you'll be in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
growing up out
Paradise.
here, growing up out here, like we're like, oh, kind of, there's not much to do. There's this, there's that. But like as I got older, bro, like I enjoy like at least like twice a week, 3 times a week, I go up for a hike, bro.
You got to.
You have
You know what I mean? You get out, there's nothing like being able to clear your mind with just that fresh air, and you got these crazy views, bro. Beautiful
Crazy.
sunsets, beautiful
Dog.
sunrises.
I always go up to the Indian School Dam.
Mhm.
Yup.
And weather don't matter. Like some days I'll do sprints.
Yeah.
You know what?
When-
Some days I'll just do stretching and walking up and down that thing all, as many times as I can. Sometimes I'll do push-ups on that thing as many as I can.
When I'm like running and training, when I was training for a marathon, the bosque, brother. Like
Oh, man.
the bosque during it's always gorgeous.
Where
but,
do you like to go on the bus?
Okay, so man, I'm about to give him Diego, I can't give him my spot.
Oh, no.
I'm about to give him my spot. I'm about to give y'all my spot.
I
all right?
can't give my
Y'all don't
secrets,
follow me, right? All right, but I'm not gonna give you exactly where I enter this motherfucker, so just be aware here. But around where I-40 crosses over the bosque, that's like around where I get started at. And then I go down, man, all the way. It gets a little sketchy down by like the South Valley area, like the fucking the actual pathways aren't as pathways.
Yeah.
But in the fall and in the spring, brother, damn. I think being down here in Burritos, we forget how beautiful the Bosque can
I used
be.
to always go down there off of
with the
Central.
Rio
I used
Grande.
to go off of Central.
Yep.
That's my little spot park right there. Dude, I'll go get in that river, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah,
You
bro.
know what I mean? I'll go get in that river, standing in for, 20, 30 minutes, do some prayer, do some affirmations, and get out and feel better.
We forget. I think we forget. Like, I told my son this last time we were in Cali because he's like, man, if I was here, I'd never leave the ocean. I'd never leave. I'd always be here. And I told him, yeah, that you're right. But people that are from Cali that don't have the landscape that we have and the type of mountains that we have, it's the same type of situation. Yeah. Y'all come down here and you're like, damn, what the fuck? Look at these mountains. Look at this fucking river. Look at these views. Yeah. They react the same way because it's just different. Like, y'all have the beaches and the oceans, right? And we have the mountains and the landscapes and the fucking sunsets and the desert shit. Yep. So it's just different. So
but it's crazy to think that all the energy is the same. Cause
it's all connected.
We used to be the ocean. We were the bottom of the ocean.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? Like, dude. So like in a weird way, you're still like in something that was the ocean. The energy of the ocean was here.
Everything's everything.
Everything's moving around.
Everything's everything. It's connected. We just envision ourselves.
And my saying is everything's energy.
It is. It is. It is. I think that, like, when I was a kid, obviously, I think all of us go through the, like, being scared of, like, dying.
Yeah.
When you realize,
dude, I almost died in November and it was freaking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
dude, I'm a new man because of it, bro.
What
COVID
happened?
Almost freaking put me down, bro.
Like, hey,
dude, listen, like my daughter came home with it from school, and I'm I'm taking care of my hita, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I got her in the bed and I'm cuddling with her and she's sick, and like I went to rub her belly and I barely touched it and she's I was like, oh no, appendicitis. I was like, there ain't no way in hell I'm letting my daughter go through a ruptured appendix.
Yeah,
like that's supposed to be one of the worst pains and very, very deadly too. I was like, no way. I was like, we're off to the ER right now. But she ended up just having strep and COVID at the same time.
She had both?
She had both at the same time.
Fuck.
But the stomach pains were coming from the COVID.
Yeah.
Right? So I kept her home. She had a little bit of chills. She, but she was still enjoying life. She had her on her iPad, still playing and everything, not eating so much, but she was getting through it. 5 days, she was cherry.
Done. Yep.
100%. And so me being the champion athlete that I am, strong mind that I was like, all right, I know I'm going to get it. I'm going to do my Wim Hof breathing and I'm going to be fine. But no, this was some serious shit because like all of a sudden I was going up and down the stairs. I was sick. I couldn't eat. And I developed blood clots in both my legs.
Oh, really?
Then I developed ammonia in both my lungs.
Damn, bro.
And like I even had a blood infection. That COVID even gave me a blood. I don't know how COVID could give you a blood infection.
That shit does everything.
But right. It can do anything.
Everything.
Right? It could do anything.
And it's on like a case to case basis. You don't know. Like you said, your hita, 5 days, boom. Brother, you're a fucking athlete, bro. If there's anybody that's in shape to beat the fuck out of that disease, you're the prime candidate for it. And it got you that fucked up. See, you don't know, dog.
So that's the real, and there's different variants. My parents just both recovered from it, and there's different variants out there that can hit you harder, that can hit you differently. And so like like I said, man, you got to work on your health, work on your health is your wealth, and getting in shape and taking supplements, drinking water, and getting sunshine and doing exercise is very important, and to keeping your immunity up. Me
and you got it like at the same time. You said you got it in November.
I got it in November.
I got it in September.
Yeah,
and it was that shit fucked me up.
You got the Delta too, huh? See?
And I'm vaccinated.
And so listen, dude, my girlfriend's the one that saved me. She finally was like, shout out to my girlfriend Angela Poe. You're the bomb. Yeah,
we're gonna do a round of applause.
Yeah, no, she saved my life. She's like, Diego, it's been 10 days. You're not getting any better, and I'm worried about you. She said, she had even went and bought an oxygen meter. What a heat!
Me too, dog.
She got the oxygen. She got the oxygen meter. She's like, you're already in the 80s. She's like, Diego, last night when I was watching you sleep, She said your breaths are getting really short. And so I was like, she's like, either I'm calling an ambulance right now, or you're gonna go with me to the ER. Fuck. So I was all, fuck that ambulance bill. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey, that ambulance bill hit different though, right? Especially if you get better. Like if you check out, it's like fuck it. Yeah. But if you get better, it's like, damn, what? They just drove me to Prez. I live right up the fucking street.
Right. Exactly, bro. Exactly. See, he knows.
That, so, but
because it's $1,000 every time you go.
Bro, let me the fuck out. I'll walk. Y'all gave me I'm gonna call an Uber. Uber's cheaper than this shit.
I was like, hold on, babe. 3 hours later, that's how I was fucking tired. I was so slow. I was moving like a sloth. 3 hours later, I was like, let's go.
Yeah. So I got a question for you. Then coming from because I know I didn't get pneumonia. I didn't get blood clots, but I've had long COVID. I've been dealing with it. Right. I still can't taste and smell right.
Really?
Brother, popcorn tastes like sewer. No. And raw meat. That's what I've been doing. It's called, I can't think of the word right now. I'm going to fucking Google it maybe if I have time, but it's a word for it. It's when you
disassociation?
Lose. Yeah, it's not it's like psoriasis or something. It's going to fuck with me. It starts with a P. Y'all Google it. Dom, Google it. So what it does is COVID will break the receptors from your from your taste buds and your smell to your brain, right? COVID affect a lot of people don't know this. They didn't talk about this. Like everybody's talking about COVID, everybody freaking about COVID. No one talked about the mental game that it plays on you. And if you're not mentally strong, you're in trouble. And how it affects you in your brain. So it breaks your receptors that take the smell and the fucking taste and shit to your brain and to your taste buds, right? So when they come back, they can like crisscross.
Don't you worry, bro. I'll get my girl to make some red chili, bro. That shit will be back like that.
I don't have that problem, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of that chili, please.
It's in the DNA, bro. Dude, watch you hit that red chili.
Bam. I never really lost the fucking chili.
Damn, I stink.
Hey,
shit.
Even when I stink, dog, it smells different. My girl, bro, she'll walk in, she's like, I'm making dinner. I'm like, it smells like COVID. She's like, fuck you. She's a great cook too, but it's this weird ass smell, dog. I can't describe it. It's like sewage and raw meat, but exactly like you said, you got to train your smells because your smells and your taste is the only thing in your brain that's associated with memories. So I have to smell like mint, essential oils, coffee, and I have to remember the way it would smell. All right. I've been working at it because some people, it's like 1.5 years now, and they still taste that shit. Ooh, dog.
My head in the coffee, come back.
Like, please.
Oh, so you got it too? Oh, yeah, you had it too? Damn.
Bruh. So y'all two ain't got it. We got it, man. These guys ain't got COVID, whatever, dog. Y'all think you're cool? Or what? Y'all think you're cool because y'all ain't got COVID?
Bro, I haven't been able to smell my whole life, dog.
Oh, yeah,
we already been through this.
We've been through this conversation. But I didn't get pneumonia in the blood clots, and I've still been dealing with it for I'm going on 7 months now, dog. I still sometimes out of nowhere I'll just get random fatigue, and I'm like, maybe it's because I'm getting old. I'm 36, maybe that's why. But nah, it's different. It just feels different, and my focus, I have to okay, pay attention, focus. I have to focus on my focus ever since I got COVID. Shit's crazy, dog.
No, it's nuts, man. I was just praying and God saved me, man, and my parents got it, and I was just praying for them, and thank God, God saved them too.
You guys all got through it.
All the glory to God, all the glory to God for them getting through it and me getting through it, and everybody that's been able to get through it. You know what I mean? And for all the people out there that have lost loved ones to this evil virus, that I believe is a man-made virus in a laboratory.
I got a theory.
Leonard.
Hey man,
Leonard has a theory about that.
Shout out to all those people out there, because you know what I mean, man. There's people who have lost their moms, their dads, and I was fortunate enough to not lose my parents, and I'm grateful to God, and I know there's people out there that are hurting right now,
There is, dog.
Thousands of people out there that are just hurting from this COVID shit.
And that's what's fucked up about it is you can't call it. You can't call it. Some people healthy as fuck, and they punch their ticket.
Yeah. But they do know one fact that if you are overweight and you get
That's
it,
a
you
big
have
factor.
probably like
Yeah.
75% chance more of dying. So you guys get on the intermittent fasting game, like start fasting through the day, drinking some freaking water, letting
bro.
your body
That's
do what it
huge.
does.
Yup.
And you could heal, man. You know, fasting. I'm a big firm believer of fasting. I've been fasting for 7 years now, consistently. Like that's my diet. Like, but if family wants to go out and eat breakfast, I'll go eat breakfast. I don't put that like strict military structure. I'm not eating from 10 to 2.
Yeah.
That's my plan. No, I just I fast as long as I can without, eating. And then when it's time to eat, I try to eat healthy first, like eat the stuff that's not your favorite first. Eat your broccoli first. Eat your asparagus first. Eat your salad first. And then you're going to be like,
I was trying.
I like vegetables.
Hey,
I guess I did like vegetables after that fast. They tasted
yeah,
way
right.
I try and throw the
better.
calabacitas in there first.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I eat the calabacitas. I'm like, I'm eating healthy. It's calabacitas.
So after you're doing that, bro, what is your like cheat meal or whatever it is? Like stuffed sopapilla? Like what is it, bro?
No, I don't even got a cheat meal anymore,
No?
man, because I gravitated away from dairy. So
that's because that shit fuck you up.
So
dog.
I cut dairy
Okay.
out, and I've never been a super sweet tooth with the sugar. I would say my cheat food would be just sandwiches, man. I love
Okay.
sandwiches. My ultimate favorite food is burritos.
Oh man,
Because
Okay.
they're handheld.
Where's your
But-
favorite though? Where's your spot? Where's your go-to spot? And if it's somewhere's here, y'all finna hit us with a sponsorship. I'm just telling y'all right now.
my go-to spot probably would be like my girl's burrito. She makes
Bam, another one. Hey, Diego I'm throwing him up, brother. You can't knock him down, dog.
dude, she make me with a coconut flour tortilla.
Órale, bro.
Damn.
Órale.
Whatever. If I want them healthy, if not, I make them green chili, sausage, egg. But
My shit be red bacon. Red bacon, dog.
Okay.
I be going red bacon.
But as far as New Mexico goes, where's the best burrito? That's a hard one, man.
Really? People be asking me it all the time. I'm like, damn, do I need to start like a foodie channel and show y'all where the fuck to eat? Because it just depends, dog. It used to be for me Lottaburger. I'd go to Lottaburger, big ass fuck, dog, big as fuck. Red shit was fire. Lottaburger been slacking a little bit. I love y'all, Lottaburger. I still fuck with y'all, but
There's Golden Pride too.
Golden Pride, that's been
I
my
don't,
go-to.
I don't
lately.
I don't like the quality of the egg. They're not like they're those poured eggs.
Yeah,
They
oh,
ain't
you can
those
tell.
re-
You can
they
tell.
ain't the real eggs.
That's
They ain't
what
cracking
it is
them
I
for
don't
you.
like.
Hey, Mary and
Yeah.
Tito's though. Mary and Tito's, brother. Damn, that's just fire, dog.
But if you there's a secret out there. It's called Filbertos.
Bam.
Oh,
Yo,
All right,
bam.
It's up on Wantabo.
Yep, fire.
And shout out to Filbertos. They got
Fire.
the chorizo and egg burrito. That's the one burrito. Oh, but it's gonna come hot. You gotta let it cool down. Let all the flavors synergistically come together. And you got a masterpiece in your hand. And you don't need no silverware. You just if you got some hot sauce, even better.
Oh, dog.
I'll slap anything in a fucking tortilla and call it a burrito, bro. And I'm on the road, shit. I'm on my way to work, boom.
Bro, I was looking up what is the most healthy tortilla in the planet. Like, what is the best? I almost want to start my own brand and call it the perfect healthy burrito or something like that. Because you got all this shitty white flour tortillas.
Yeah, it's horrible for you.
So bad for you.
It tastes great, but
You
it's
know what I mean?
fucking killing you.
And there are some keto ones out there. I hit up a couple companies. I want to get a sponsorship. That's a sponsorship I need is a tortilla sponsorship, a wrap sponsorship because then it's a wrap after that.
Yeah.
I got the bison and egg burrito is the best.
In the healthiest vegan wrapped fucking tortilla.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Then
Game changer.
then you're staying keto. You're not even really eating that many carbs, but you're still satisfied because you had a burrito. You know what I mean? Like you held it in your hand. You know what I mean? You sat on the couch. You didn't have to even eat at the table. You're like,
That
babe, bring me the hot sauce.
That's how my mom's is. Like I like my shit smothered, but my mom's always like handheld. That's my mom's go-to every single time we talk about burrito. She's like, I gotta have handheld. I'm like, Mom, that shit's smothered.
You're on the smothered.
Man, red everywhere.
I'm a handheld
Say-
because I'm
yeah,
such
dog.
a go. I'm always on the go. You know what I mean? Like like, yeah, you know, when it's time to calm down and get some zen.
I'll take that plate with me, dog.
Yo, I keep a Tapatio in the truck. I just ran out of that motherfucker though.
Oh, bro,
I keep one in the
let's
truck,
talk
dog.
hot sauce. Let's
Hey,
talk
yeah,
hot
yeah,
sauce,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Let's talk hot
Hey,
sauce.
I wanna-
yeah,
before we get into hot sauce, okay? It's crazy you guys brought that up, bro, because I was just watching this movie the other day. Well, how come we never talk shit about old dude in Selena whenever he busts out his little hot sauce fucking holster? Who the fuck has a hot sauce holster? What the fuck? They sit down and eat pizza with Selena. Okay, imagine yourself, right? You're Selena's new guitar player. She's coming up in the industry, right? And you sit down and eat pizza with her, and you bust out your hot sauce holster and throw... Bruh, who the fuck has a hot sauce holster? Please tell me you don't got a hot...
Nah.
He must have had it specially
3 of
made.
them.
Bruh. None of us even realized that was fucking weird as shit. I watched it the other day.
Yeah, look it up on Amazon. You might be able to find one.
I watched it the other day and I was like, why the fuck this dude got a hot sauce holster? But yeah, let's get to hot sauce. Tapatio, bro. I mean, I got Red Devil too. Red Devil and Tapatio are my two go-tos.
I've been messing with Tabasco a little bit lately. Tabasco got some new flavors.
That's the OG.
I got the garlic cayenne Tabasco.
Oh, hold up. Tabasco be having new flavors?
I got the
Okay.
green Tabasco jalapeno, and then the new one is the scorpion Tabasco. It's the bomb, bro, dude. But don't underestimate that scorpion, bro. You'll get stung, bro.
I think that's what I expect out of Tabasco though, is like that hot
To be hot as fuck.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for.
The green one's the milder one. You could put a lot more on the green.
Yeah,
you
okay.
know?
I like a mixture of flavor. I'm the same way with my fucking chili though, right? Like everybody thinks
But,
just because from New Mexico it's got to be hot as fuck. Like
Have you guys ever tried el yocotan?
Oh, bro, I was just about to bring that
Is
up.
it-
That was
is
the
it-
green one? The
y'all
green
need
one?
it.
El yacata.
y'all need
El
to.
yacata.
yeah.
I haven't. Y'all need
El
to school me up on it.
Yeah.
real quick.
No,
bro.
man, this one is the best. El yacata is
El yacata?
goes with everything.
For real? What is
Yeah.
it close to? Like, what would you compare it to? Is it more Tabasco or Tapatio?
No, way more Tapatio, but
Okay.
with more of a chipotle red pepper, but also with like a deeper heat.
Yo.
So you're
Oh,
getting a
shit.
hotness to it. Yeah,
when I
it's a
first-
Mexican one, but it's the best Mexican one, in my opinion.
You nailed it, bro.
What other ones do I love? Oh man, I love all the hot. The Dave's habanero's pretty good too.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, the El Cayuteca,
I haven't got
whatever
to
it's
try the
called.
Dustin Poirier. You know, I have to hit Dustin up. Be like,
Hey.
Dustin,
I need some hot sauce, brother.
Yeah.
dude, come on, bro. Dustin, hook me up, man.
If there's anybody that needs some hot sauce, it's fucking his New Mexican brother, brother.
Dude,
You know
if
what I'm
there's
saying?
anybody that don't need it, I already got
That's
it in my
true.
blood.
That's true. Hey, but I get that question all the time. Like for me, like it's not about they're like, do you like it like hot, hot, hot? It doesn't. It's not about the heat. It's about the flavor, dog. You can tell a restaurant, and it's not. And I know I'm gonna get some arguments with this. It's not always about the green chili at the restaurant. If the red chili is on point, the restaurant's on point.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's my judgment call always.
No, it's 100%.
If the red chili is slacking
the red chili is more important than the green chili in a way. you
in
know
a
what I mean?
restaurant for sure.
Well, like up in Chimayo, bro, that's what they're known for is their fucking red chili powder, bro.
Red chilies. That's for me. Like I love green. I love them both.
But
I
hey,
love them
but
both.
if you get the right green chili bag, then
oh man,
but man, that peeling, I can't handle it.
It's a whole
man.
thing,
You
dog.
know,
Can't do it,
box.
man.
It's a part of
Hatch.
it's a part of our tradition. You know what?
It is a tradition,
It's a
right?
part.
It's a part of the tradition.
It's a part, bro. You
You got to
smell
make it fun though, right?
You got to, because it's a lot of fucking
It's-
work,
it's
dog.
a long time.
It's
you
a
know?
lot of work. You gotta freeze it, like, and then you gotta peel it, and then you gotta bag it.
Don't touch your eyes.
Do you know any good techniques
Bro.
that like help it, like make it be easier? Because like I haven't learned any new techniques.
You know what?
I'm like there must be some old jefitas out there that know the real secrets. You know
The
what I mean?
only
Like,
gloves, bro.
oh, you-
Hey,
Fuck.
my nana and all my tias, bro. The only trick they ever really gave me was to peel it when it's still warm.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
shit.
You gotta, when you get it, you gotta throw down.
Oh,
and
that is the
peel
trick.
that shit.
No, that is the trick.
Yeah.
You gotta peel it warm.
That's the trick.
Because
Okay.
if it's not
okay,
warm,
so you got Johnny giving the trick out to everybody. All right, that is the real secret.
Johnny
Don't let
tricking over here.
don't let the bag cool off at home. You know, you gotta do it right away.
get your pound of fucking green chili, go home, have the bags ready. I'm from the streets. I know how to bag that shit. I can eyeball an ounce. Off the rip, a pound. I know what I'm doing. Have that shit ready. Lay that shit on a table. We got a plastic fucking thing that we use every single year. Bang. That's how you do it. And then when you got to make sure that the chili's right? So when you're peeling that shit, you get a little bit of garlic powder. Throw that shit on the green chili. Get a tortilla. Warm that shit up a little bit. Bang. fire. That was the most New Mexican thing I've ever talked about in my life. That shit's fire.
And if you got some butter, put it on the tortilla.
Bang, bro. You know how many people? I met out of state that don't fucking do tortilla and butter, bro. I thought that was like a nationally recognized thing. That was our snack after school.
Toast and butter is legit too.
Yeah, it is. But tortilla,
Hey, have you tried the Dave's bread? It's legit. It's legit.
hey, toast and butter is fire, but tortilla and butter just be hitting different. Dog.
Yeah, you know, you flame it up on your gas stove.
Just
you know?
be fire.
Yeah.
I remember when I first moved out of my mom and dad's pad. Well, I always had a gas stove, and we got an apartment, and it had an electric stove. And I tried to make tortillas.
What?
And they stuck.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
it's
The
the
fuck
worst,
is this shit? It was the worst, dog. It was the worst. I hated it, bro. I hated it. That's why I moved out of that apartment, low key. it was good rent, but I was like, nah, these electric stoves,
this isn't
fuck
working.
this.
That's fucking
I
funny,
keep it
dog.
keep it with the gas.
Yeah, you got to. You got
I've
to.
done the electric ones too. That they're glass. You know, have you seen the electric ones that are
Yeah.
glass? Like
Yeah.
they're all nice and stuff.
Yeah, those are super
but
bougie.
But I still like the.
That's what I
I
have.
still like the fire better.
You gotta have the flame on the tortilla, brother. That's just the way to do it, dog. That's just
Bro,
the way to do
back
it.
to the green chili real quick, dog. I was with the old girl. I was trying to prove something, I guess. I don't know. I didn't have no fucking.
You were trying to prove something with old girl?
We're peeling chili.
She was peeling your
a
chili?
Yeah, oh yeah, guaranteed.
Hey, guaranteed.
But we also bought some green chili. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
but-
okay, bet.
Nah, but bro, that shit fucked up my hands, bro. I was trying to put hands in milk. I was up all fucking night. Done, bro.
They didn't tell you it was the extra hot.
Yeah,
bag,
they
bro.
did.
Oh, yeah.
The old girl's mom was like, "Hey, you should do this. You should
Wear
do that." I
gloves.
was like, "Oh, well, it's all, we're almost done. We're almost done." Fuck
She's
that.
like, "It's too
Don't
late
ever
now."
do that.
Where'd you
Yeah,
get that?
dog.
Where'd you get that chili from? I want to know where you got that.
In Corrales, what is it called, bro?
In Corrales, all right.
Oh fuck, bro.
It's all good, bro. Don't you
No,
worry
watch.
about
I'll
it.
let you know, dog.
No
it was
worries,
right there
man.
in Corrales.
I'm sure
bro.
there's only a couple places in Corrales.
It's on the main. It's on the main street too, dog.
Okay.
I drive by it every day. For
Is it a
work.
farmer's market or the co-op maybe?
The
No?
fuck that. Watch. I'm gonna look that shit up.
You know where I've been getting my chili from? While you look it up, I can't remember the name of it, but I know everybody's gonna know their location. On San Mateo and Indian School, San Mateo and Indian School, right there by that Albertsons or that.
That's the farmer's
The
market.
farmers. It's like starts with an S, and it's not from Hatch. It's a different spot. That brother,
Really?
that green chili is the shit. It's it. That's it. After I started getting from that spot, it was a wrap.
You're like, that's it.
It was a wrap. I can't. It's something Farms. Schlitzler's
I think it's
Farms
Keller's
or
Farms. Keller's, right?
No, it's not. It starts with an S, brother. And they only pull up like they're there, and they have like it's a farmer's market, so they have apples and shit. But their green chili,
Okay, you know,
man.
I know that one. I know that one, bro.
Shout out to y'all. I can't remember your guys'
It's farmer's
name.
market, bro.
It is a farmer's
It's
market.
farmer's market right there on Eubank.
On no, it's on San Mateo.
Oh,
There's
San
another one.
Mateo.
I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay, okay.
That's another fire one. They have dope ass ristras right there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
that's a
that's the
dope ass spot. But this one is on San Mateo and Indian School, I want to say, dog, or Lomas. San Mateo and Lomas, I think.
Oh,
It's right by that Albertsons or Walgreens, right on the corner, dog. It's kind of by like Lessman's, but like on the opposite end of it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's
yeah,
like
yeah, I know what you're
Schmetzler's or
talking about.
Smecklers. I can't remember the name. I'm butchering it. I guarantee it. Starts with an S. Their green chili, man, so fire, dog.
Wagner, bro.
Wagner, hey man, have you been there?
Wagner
That's where
Farms.
it's at, right there, dog.
Yeah,
I take
dog.
my boys. I take my kids over there for not Halloween. The whole month of October is Halloween to me. For October, we go over there for the apple orchard. Man,
Oh, yep.
the traditions, dog. We got traditions down here in New Mexico that we just like the lighting of the Christmas tree down there for fucking Christmas, like the first day of December, bro, down there in Old Town. Man, that's a tradition for me and my family, dog. We go to Church Street Cafe.
Oh, bro, I'll be down there Christmas caroling.
You know what I'm saying?
La, 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 la,
They got the
la.
mariachis out there. It's a whole vibe, dog. It's a whole vibe, bro.
Yeah.
It's a whole vibe.
The culture down here is dope, fool.
I'm
It's
telling you,
dope.
dog. It's what it can't be fucking replicated. It's different. We're different, dog.
And everybody out there in the Burritos, don't be doing no cocaine. It ain't good for you.
Hey, Rick James. It's a hell of a drug.
They be putting some fentanyl and shit in there. So
Hey,
you might be just trying to have a good time, but you might be dead the next day.
They fucked up one of the funnest drugs on the face of the earth.
Don't do it, Johnny.
Nah, fuck no, you can't anymore, dog, because you fucking die,
You don't
bro.
know what you getting.
Like, what the fuck? That shit's fucked up, bro. Like, it's
Public service announcement
Yeah.
out there for all you New
PSA.
Mexicans.
PSA.
You know, and especially you young ladies out there that
PSA.
you know just want to do some cocaine, and don't do it.
No.
You could actually really
Take
die.
a
It's
big
bad.
risk.
It's
Very
bad.
big
It has
risk.
turned. It has went sour.
The borders have been opened up, and the Mexicans been bringing in all the fentanyl.
It is
You
went
know,
sour,
and it's
dog.
gone crazy. It's in everything now. So, like, kids, seriously, don't do drugs. You know what I mean? If you do, don't do drugs. Period.
Yeah.
But keep it plant medicine. Plant medicine is something
Plant-based
else
medicine,
different. It's not drugs.
Recreational, New Mexico.
Hey,
dog.
shout out to New Mexico. Boom, boom, boom.
Rec. Hey, my brother, Diego. I just, man, humbly, brother, thank you for sitting down with us, brother. It's been a pleasure. I can't even explain to you. This
Hey
was dope
man,
as
it's,
fuck.
it's a pleasure to meet too. We'll sit down again. I'm gonna be bringing the Eagle FC
He is.
165
Guard
pound
it.
championship title
Yes.
home to Burritos. I have to do it. I have to close this story the right way, and all the stars are aligning for me, and I'm blessed, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful. And this end of the series is not no team, not no famous team, not no famous coach. This is Diego Sanchez legacy. Like, this is my legacy. This is my masterpiece, being an artist, putting all the skills and traits and everything I've learned over the course of 20 years and putting it together in my own magical way, my own artistic way, my own creative design. And this is going to be me. And so, like, you know, yeah, I might have a new striking coach that's helping me, but in the end of the day, I'm the one that gets in there. My God is protecting me, and I'm the one doing this dirty work of MMA fighting for the people, for inspiration, for motivation, for people to know that, hey, you think that MMA is a fight? Life is a fight. So get ready. And if you ain't ready to step up and you ain't ready to look life in the face and be like, what's up? What's up, homie? Like, life, look at life and be like, what's up, homie? All right, we're doing this. And we ain't quitting and we ain't giving up. And so that's what I like to embody as a motivation for myself, is to inspire all you regular average Joes. Hey, Diego Sanchez is a regular average Joe.
And he fucking did it.
My first name is Jose Diego Sanchez, for all you don't know. And so you can do it. Just believe in yourself. Have faith. You know what I mean? Put your faith, man. Like Denzel Washington said, pray about everything. Like Tupac said, Nipsey said, all these legends said, you know what I mean, man? Put some faith out there in the universe and God. And you can have miracles happen. So believe in your miracles, believe in your blessings, and get it done.
Man,
Right on.
my brother.
Can you tell us one more time where to watch the fight?
It is going to be Eagle FC, Eagle Fighting Championship, eaglefc.com. You go onto their website. They will give you the code and the link to watch the fight for absolutely free on FLX Cast. It'll digitally connect to your phone and hook up to your TV, unless you got the old TV that don't hook up to the internet. You know what I mean?
Man, and they might, but you probably have a phone. You probably have a phone that does it, though.
But you still got a phone.
Come
you still
on.
got a phone. So you want to watch, you want to support the end of a legendary ass story where I'm leaving UFC in what you could call a conspiracy, and I'm ending on some new turf, in some new land, in a new place, in a new space, and a new weight class, 165 pounds. I've never fought at 165 pounds. I fought at 185, 170, 155, and 145 pounds.
Oh,
So
wow.
now we're going to add a fifth division that I've officially fought as a professional at.
Dope.
So
Yo,
5
hey,
divisions.
Can I ask you something real quick? So what's different from fighting at 165 compared to these other fights?
Everything is different in every different division.
Okay.
You know, you're carrying more weight in one. You know, you're light and you're fast in another. One, you're cutting too much weight and you're dehydrated, and you're dehydrated your brain, you've dehydrated your minerals and your vitamins, and you are weak. You are basically just fighting weak.
No endurance. That's probably the roughest. That's probably the roughest.
You know, like you might even have some endurance, but you're just like, ugh, you know, like where's my speed? You know what I mean? And I've been there and I've done that and I've made those mistakes. And now it's I have this fight is 165 for my frame, my frame. I was never a welterweight. You know, I just fought welterweight better because I wasn't all drained as the 15 pounds down to 155. Had there been a 165, I would have been cherry. You know what I mean?
So you feel now you're more at your frame weight. Like you
my
feel
frame weight. This is the ideal weight because MMA has lacked this weight while boxing has had this weight through all of time. And so boxing knew, you know what I mean? But MMA was just in an evolutionary state. So now it's there. And Khabib's like, all the fighters, you know, a lot of fighters want to fight at 165, not 170 or 155 because they're stuck in the middle.
Yep.
And so it's going to be a big deal. You know, we're doing the inaugural fight at that division. And there's a lot on the line, and my opponent is a world-class athlete. He's 29, so you got your old boot get 40-year-old dog coming to fight a 20-year-old dog. I mean 29-year-old dog. Yeah, I have to be sharp. I have to be ready. I have to use what I got, everything that I got, all my skills, all my tools, and that's what this fight is going to be. It's going to be a huge statement of the Diego Sanchez skill level. And so that's my real intention in going out to this fight, is going to show you guys that not only have I been the Burke dog, you know, I'll take a couple to get in and fight you, but I'm the mentally just strategic and elaborate genius of mixed martial arts combat. And
you've had a long career, brother.
You know,
20-some fucking. That's a long.
It's
time,
the longest
brother.
of all UFC history.
That's a long. You're in uncharted territory.
Now that you got some new guys, now Jim Miller's gonna come up. I'm probably he might take that one. But as far as for now, I'm still holding that title as the longest UFC career. Never took a year off. Always fought and kept it rolling. You know, going after my dream of the title. Man, you know, trying to find a way. Oh man, shit! I gotta try this weight class, man. You gotta try that weight class. I'm gonna do anything I can to get to my goal. And so, you know, God might have had a different plan for me, but I think God's plan's a better plan for me.
Man,
hey, amen to that.
For real, dog.
I like that.
Hey, and New Mexico's gonna have your back forever, my brother.
Hey,
forever, dog.
Hey, well, you know, eventually, I'm gonna open a gym here in New Mexico. I'm waiting for the right time and the right people that are going to be involved, you know, because I'm not going to do anything half-ass, and I could open a gym in Arizona right away like that, South Carolina just like that. But I got to do it from my home state. Yep. And when I do this, I'm going to do it right with the right people, and it's going to be the Sanchez legacy, you know, the Sanchez legacy gym, and it's going to be a big deal. And I want to do this when I don't have to be focused on fighting, so that I can focus on the students.
100%.
If I'm going to open a gym, I need to put my 100% focus into my students, not myself. You know, it's about passing it. And you know, I've seen fighters open these gyms while they're still actively fighting.
They're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
And they got other guys doing everything. You never see them in the gym. I want to be in that gym every day. When you come into my Sanchez Legacy gym, I want you to be like, I got to hang out with Diego today. Like, Diego put me through some stuff today. Diego did this. Diego did that. Well, shit, we did yoga. Oh, man, this is, show me this, show me that. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do, because it's people is people. And I've always stayed humble by understanding that, you know what I mean? Like, everybody dies, and they're going to bury you in the dirt if you don't get fired up. You know what I mean? But we come from the dirt, we go to the earth, you know, we all people, and we all the same. And you cannot put yourself like, oh, I'm special. No, man, you just like that dude at the side of the street asking for $5. He a human soul just like you. And so that's the type of energy and the love and what I try to put out for my city. You know, I love my people, and I want everybody to stand up and not be weak and be strong. You know what I mean?
That's always come through.
and that's why I send that little message out. Hey, don't do the drugs, man. Smoke some weed. It's gonna be free.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Don't do the heroin. Work your ass off and get some good weed. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, go to the gym.
It's important.
And, go to the Hamas and run.
Health
like
is
I did
wealth.
today.
You said it.
You know, and so like be motivated, be inspired, my New Mexicans, because we are a special place, and you are all, each and every one of you, just as special as every one of those other. If you're Mexican or if you're from Spain. All right, you from Spain?
We're all connected.
You right there on the level with Mexico. All right, so stop hating like you up here, and just let's all put each other right here. Let's all stand up and be one and be together and strengthen each other, and let's help this city come out of the darkness, man, and the poverty and the hurt and the drugs and everything and the murders and the killings.
Because it's been a lot.
Albuquerque. Everybody needs to stand up together, and let's all just put each other on that same level, and let's all be one.
Yup, because it's been a lot, dog. It really has, bro. It's always been local, bro, but these past 3 years have been heavy as fuck. Heavy, dog. Yeah. Like, it's just it just doesn't feel how it used to feel. It feels worse. It feels like an open wound.
And shout out to my APD. Like, please, guys, like, do you not see all these cars driving around with no license plates? Like, what's wrong with you? Where are the cops? Like, okay, the guy don't got a fucking license plate. I'm paying my insurance and my registration. Like, pull the dude over, man. Like, impound the car. Like, what's going on? Because I'm seeing way too many people past 9:30 p.m. driving around with no license plate. I'm the only one aware seeing this. Am I the only one seeing this?
My fucking insurance. Get the fuck out of here.
My insurance be killing me, dog.
I'm almost like am I gonna just take my license plate off and save some money? Like,
fuck it. I don't need insurance.
Talk about a conspiracy, bro.
No shit, dog. Hey,
Leonard, where you at, dog? Where you at? I need you right.
On that note, I want to add a little bit to what Diego said on faith. You got faith versus fear. I choose faith. Point blank, period. You can choose one or the other. You got faith and fear. Make your choice. Diego, brother, I appreciate the fuck out of you, my dog.
Damn,
seriously.
Hey, Burritos love, all right here.
All day long.
All day. And you and your people, all love for me, all love for you guys. You know, this is how the city is going to come together. We're all going to be one. We all going to work together. We got to have each other's back, bro.
100%.
This, what I did today, has to keep going. Other businesses got to work together. Everybody got to keep it real. Be real. Don't be fake and don't act it. Be real and play it out, man. And do it for the people of Albuquerque. Everybody come together.
Because that's the most important part, dog. The gente, the people are the most important part. If you don't got there to support, then you're not going to be nada. Point blank, period. That's where it lands. Without the people, you're nothing. And so if you get to a point where you can turn back and give back to your people and you don't, you're a piece of shit. That's just the way it goes. On that note, episode 6. Until next time, respect the connect.